Hi, everybody.
Is it going?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to a live on Jack Valentine, but not like a normal live. We have guests for the first time.
We have friends.
Wait, I'll make it normal. Welcome to Tuesday.
Welcome to Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Hello,
Happy
everyone.
We don't have any Danish ghosts, though.
So we have below us, at least on our screen, he's below us.
The
We
blue
have
wall.
PoshBossBlake. I'm pretty sure that's his
Hi.
name on literally everything. You can find him everywhere. He just
Everything.
goes away. And then on the other side, there's this weird dude who like some off on the link. I don't really know how he got here, but we'll talk to him this time.
We got
in the Zoom chat.
bombed.
We have Nick, NCI Resale, on
Yes.
Instagram. His is NCI_resale.
And it's Nick Waska something on POSHMARK.
Nope. It is the same as my Instagram on
It
PoshBossBlake.
is. Oh, wow, you changed it.
And
I
on
changed it
YouTube,
like 6 months ago.
what's your YouTube?
Oh, it's Nick Waskoski,
What's
which is a lot of letters.
Nick-
KOS.
W and then like palm your keyboard and you'll probably find it.
What is it, Nick?
Nick W.
Think Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. And then you're basically there.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, everyone in the chat, can you hear us well? Can you see us?
Hello, Mike Wazowski.
Sorry.
Oh my God, I love
File
that.
your paperwork.
Everything. That woman was a hard worker. Are you kidding me?
Hi, Chrissy. Hey,
Chrissy
everyone.
said, hey, Blake, I'm still mad at that sidewalk that attacked you.
What?
It's from yesterday's video.
Did you fall?
I titled the video "The Sidewalk Attacked Me," and it's how I broke my arm.
You broke
And
your arm?
Oh yeah, it was vicious. And
Wait,
Chrissy knows.
Yesterday and you're already
Oh, I
fine.
was like, wait, today?
Oh no! When I was 10.
Oh, okay. So we're fine.
Oh, I thought.
I was like, there's no cast. What happened?
Yeah,
God.
he just like, I'm back to normal.
Oh my elbow.
Ryan's ready to get in the car and drive to help you.
Oh, I'm not a good driver. That wouldn't end well.
Was it like clickbait? Was the thumbnail like you like, and then there's like a
Oh
sidewalk.
my God.
over
You're
there?
like,
No.
like dramatically
It's
pointing at
mid-fall. It's like him like parallel to the ground.
Okay, but I'm imagining that like that thumbnail of Blake like, oh, but he's photoshopped it sideways and just like laying on some like really
Yes. Or I'm like in motion falling, and it's like.
I would
There's like
love
a little
that.
red arrow pointing at us.
Oh my God. The title is like the sidewalk attacked me. Parentheses true story.
Parentheses scary.
Love.
Hashtag real life.
Yes.
Hashtag not clickbait.
Okay.
Love
So,
that.
Hello,
today-
everyone.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you all for
Haley's in the chat.
Haley.
Haley's in the chat. Hi, Haley. Love you. She's Haley's
Love you all.
hanger.
Shout out, please. She said.
Oh, okay. So she's not our actual friend. She's
Okay, but she's more famous than all of us combined. So
Right, right. We love you, Haley.
I'm sure you all know, but Haley is Haley's.
She's Haley's hanger. She does cheetah print, cart pics. She's that blonde girl on Instagram. Love her to death.
Yes.
Like Starbucks.
Hello,
Okay,
everyone. Hello,
So for
everyone.
today's live, we have like prepared a few prompts of just like random questions we thought of, and then we have a lot of questions from Instagram as well. But of course, you guys in the comments can ask us anything at any time,
Yeah.
and we're watching them, and we can read them aloud. And it can be for anyone, it can be for everyone. We'll read them all. Haley says, "Ha ha, ha, blonde girl on Instagram." You right.
Am I wrong? No. She's that blonde girl on Instagram.
Okay, so our prompts for the discussion, we're trying to keep it like super positive. Also, hi Posh with Pets. I see you're here.
Hi, PWP.
Hey.
This hand.
We're not talking about Janine 19. We're gonna try to be positive.
No, ma'am. I'm not talking about
And we're not
the
going
secret.
back into taxes again because that
That's so serious.
That was an emotionally
and I can just like word vomit about that for like
everybody
hours.
except
So,
me.
Yeah. Okay, so our first prompt we came up with was think back to PoshFest 2019. What is the very first scene or memory that just pops in your head? Like right when you think PoshFest 2019, like what memory just is there?
Well, because I'm talking to you guys, both of you, meeting Jack and Ryan, or no, well, yes, all of you, but like specifically Jack and Nick. I think I said when I first met you, oh my God, you guys are so tall.
Yeah, nobody. But I feel like because everybody just sees like us,
We see
like,
this up.
sitting
Well,
down.
yeah, I was gonna say we're sitting on a floor.
Yeah,
so-
I'm sitting on the carpet. So like when you see me in person,
Didn't we meet on the stage when like the stage was empty and we were all up there messing with the
No.
chair?
No, we met at the bottom, the lower level escalator, because Nick needed to do something, and then we all went up and then started on stage.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun. I remember.
I like when we messed around on the stage.
That was fun.
That's one of my favorite pictures.
Who were those women that were up there with us? I think one of them follows me on Instagram. It's like Selling Guru something.
One was Lexi.
Yeah.
Lexi
Well, they were with Lexi though.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not sure. One of them, the one that like made
They
us
were, like-
kiss or whatever.
Yeah, they were two
was
like
so
really
nice, and-
sweet little blonde women.
Yes.
Oh god, her Instagram's gonna bug me for the rest of the night.
Hey Nick, your turn.
I traveled to PoshFest with Haley,
Oof.
and
Who would want to do that?
Not oof at Haley, oof at what's about to happen.
so and this is even before. This is my excitement, and it's not exactly a positive memory, but it's my memory that I'll have associated with Phoenix PoshFest for the rest of my life. So buckle up. This is at least a 2-minute story. So
I'm ready.
Well, you're 30 seconds into it now, hon. So.
She's like, hurry up.
So here I am. Our flight was at 7 a.m.
Yeah, you flew out early.
Our flight out of Minneapolis was at 7 a.m.
I know.
and I got to the airport at 5. And for those of you who are in the chat or in the whatever and don't know, Minneapolis has a huge airport.
It's a big old airport.
Because Minneapolis has a bunch of business travel or whatever. And they had decided the week before to close one of the security terminals, and I did not know that.
Oh,
So there was only one security checkpoint for the main terminal.
Were you in Terminal 1?
Yes, which
Yeah.
was a Delta hub. So like 80% of the flights that go out of that terminal are Delta flights. And mine was a Delta flight too. And I kid you not, there were probably 3,000 people in line to go through security.
It was insane.
Like from one end of the terminal to the other.
No pre-check?
And I don't have pre-check. I got it after. But yeah, so here I am standing, and first I had to stand in line like the Delta people to talk to them to check my bag because they had the kiosk closed because it was 4:55 in the morning, and for some god awful reason they didn't have them open. So now by the time I get my bag checked, it is an hour and 15 minutes before my flight. I'm looking at this line and I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get on this plane in time. So I think to myself, well, the clear people are always trying to offer people free trials. So I walk to the end. I to the not busy end that was only pre-check, but they had closed the regular security. And I was like, hey, clear dude, are you still offering like a free trial? If you don't know what clear is, it's like pre-check, but it's a paid subscription service. They like scan your retinas and your fingers, and you get to like bypass everybody, including pre-check people.
That's what we should do.
And it's so expensive.
I bet.
But he was like, I can't do it on this end. You're gonna have to go to the other end. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to miss my flight. And he was like, when is your flight? And I was like, it is in 45 minutes. And then I started crying. And the guy was like, I'm going to sign you up down here. And so he signed me up on the kiosk at that end. Had somebody personally escort me past the entire line, past the clear line on the other side of the airport, through security, directly to the guy where I handed him my driver's license and got through. And I literally walked up to the gate as me and Haley were boarding. So I would have missed my flight if I had not cried to the clear man.
But you know,
I
sometimes a
remember
good cry-
getting that. I think it was through text. The text of you just like smiling with like tears still running down your eyes, and you're like,
yeah.
I was late or whatever.
Okay.
That was so funny.
When did our flight left at like? It was like 6:30.
It was
We
so
were
funny.
we had
At
to
the same airport at the same time as me and Haley, but they were in the other terminal.
we were in Terminal 2. So our flight left at like 6:30 to
Our
7 o'clock.
line
It
was so long.
was awful. It was
But
so
luckily,
long.
it moved. Like it moved
Oh,
fast. But
she
like we were
snapped
nervous
quick.
if we were like.
But yeah, because both security things were open in Terminal 2, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they had the drug dog. So they had
Well-
like the dog that would go down the line.
I love a good working boy.
Oh, I know, me too. He was so cute. And then you had to like right before you got to where they like scan your like ticket and your ID, they had the like where you like walked really nervously past like the cop and the
Yeah.
drug dog would
And
follow
you know
me.
you don't have anything, but you're like, what if they?
I know, you're just like,
I
oh,
was
he
like,
smells
he's
something
gonna
weird.
smell my ibuprofen and I'm gonna go to prison. It was awful. I'm always so paranoid.
Oh
How
my
was
gosh.
your traveling, Blake? when you
Yeah,
were going to Posh-
So
Like,
I
I
was working my day job and I flew Thursday night, like late. I got in. Or no, wait, was it? PoshFest was Friday and Saturday, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I flew in Saturday night, got in late, like 11, and then I was too excited, so I didn't go to bed so late. But got there, no problem. I have used Clear. I was able to get a 4-month free subscription, and then sure as heck canceled it.
Oh, that's what we need.
That's what I did. I got a 90-day free subscription, so I used it coming home and on my next trip.
But like so maybe this is like an LAX specific thing, but that's my airport on a 24/7 basis, which is already the worst airport in the world. But Clear takes me longer than TSA pre-check. And
It's
then any airport my experience, I don't know, maybe it's different, like maybe it'd be great at Christmas time, but that's not when I had it, So or excuse me, the holiday season, for holiday travel. But Clear took me longer, so I was like, I don't find a benefit for this. But if you don't have pre-check, it is basically the same thing. Just
Yeah.
not.
With
It's just not something that goes on your
Yeah.
boarding pass.
Yeah. Well, and Haley has it. Haley has like a lifetime subscription from it because her dad expenses it on his business.
Love that.
And, I mean, it's definitely worth it if you're like a frequent traveler.
Yeah.
Or Haley and go to Phoenix, Arizona.
Well, Haley goes somewhere every other week, except when she's on lockdown.
Yeah,
Like,
really.
she's in the comment section saying how much she misses
I miss the airport.
Yeah.
Why?
I never travel, so it would have no benefit for me.
I know.
I recommend pre-check. It's cheaper and it lasts longer,
Yeah,
I just got it. It is like $100.
and it lasts for 5 years.
Oh.
So I really recommend it. But if you can splurge, if you plan on going out of the country, well, TBD, splurge and get global entry because it's like $15 more, and you get TSA pre-check included. It doesn't last as long. I think it's 3 years, but it's might as well. It'll speed up customs.
Yeah, I remember when we flew to Europe the last time, we had like global whatever, and oh my god, it was amazing. It was so easy, especially when you're traveling with an 84-year-old woman. A breeze. It was so nice.
Wait, speaking of PoshFest, someone actually said something good in here. Tiffle's Closet.
The PoshFest location soon.
I disagree. I think things are a little too uncertain, and the last thing they want to do is hype people up and be like, sorry.
Yeah.
I think if anything, they'll delay their announcement, unfortunately. But, hope.
Yeah. Normally, I would agree. But, this year,
I think with extenuating circumstances,
yeah,
they'll just push it back.
We're a solid month away from any type of announcement, regardless, though, because that happens in May.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me either if they delay when it is.
If they push it back to like November.
No, I would think
like
even
later
after the holidays.
That
So
would be
2021, just skipping 2020. It's very real. I mean,
yeah. As long as I get to go, I'll be fine. As long as
My other scenario that if stuff miraculous, what is her name? Genevieve?
Janine.
Janine.
Her name's
Janine 19.
Janine 19.
If Janine 19 magically kind of packs her bags and beats it, then my guess, this is just like what I was thinking, like they might, because they I don't know if people remember in the past, they always like scout. They always go and look and find the best place, and they always do it someplace where they have a big airport and lots of places for people to stay. And Posh travels, and last year they did it by doing Posh Party Lives. Like when they did a Posh Party Live in Phoenix, that's how it kind of got leaked. That's why a lot of people thought it was going to be in Phoenix, because they went and checked out the convention center while they were there. And Manish was there, and Manish wasn't at any of the other events.
Interesting.
And so I think if they aren't going to delay it this year and they can't scout it, my guess is that they would have it in San Francisco where they know.
I guess, yeah.
They can have it.
we also, y'all don't know where Manish has been,
Yeah, I was gonna say he definitely is a busy man behind the scenes.
I mean, it takes a lot of planning. This could have already been booked last year.
See, that's
you know?
kind of what I thought. I always thought they had like multiple locations, like booked in advance.
I'm sure.
like,
Like,
can you
this is like
imagine-
a big production.
Yeah, like the nightmare it would be to like right after the last year's ended. They're like, okay, where's it going to be next year? Like, I feel like they
Especially as
probably-
it grows every year,
Yeah.
they're really
Yeah.
going to need to like start getting
Well,
it
'cause
ahead of time,
what
like
did-
way ahead
yeah.
of time.
like what they say in 2019, it went from like 800 to 1,600 people.
It doubled, yeah.
Yeah, so like I don't know though. Like it makes sense because like you would need to get like a really big venue, but it also is like that'd be a nightmare, especially
But-
now, like
but-
trying to find like that big of a venue.
What's going to happen though with all these conferences between the end of mid-March to
True.
whenever this, I mean, through the fall at this point, everything's pretty much
Yeah.
canceled.
Yeah.
Canceled or rescheduled. Who knows if there's going to even be capacity? And not to mention, like, venues in general, all these weddings and major events that are getting pushed. And it's like, we'll
Concert.
accommodate you. I'm like, yeah.
Events, business meeting, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No.
Okay.
I mean, nothing could be worse than the Dallas venue, so
We can't say. We can't speak to that.
it was
I
so
know.
bad. It was
I heard the food wasn't very
I
good.
heard the lighting in Dallas was
well, it was literally like it was a concert venue, but it was dark. There was no natural light in the entire venue, and for an event where lots of people like to take pictures,
Oh, I'm bringing a ring light. I'm getting Renee's little clip-on ring light. You kidding me? They look amazing.
and it was there was like torrential rainfall the entire time the event was happening, and it had a tin roof.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, they can only control so much.
Yeah, I know, but
That
it was
would
Amanda
suck,
was
though.
screaming over the rain on a tin roof. Love.
What's
Okay.
next, Jack?
Are you gonna share your
what's
Poshfest
mine?
memory? Yeah.
I guess probably when we were on that stage, just like mess around with those spinny chairs. That
It
was,
was
just, like,
fun.
that was so much fun. It was like
took
the
that video.
whole
That's a
thing.
good time.
If the viewers like don't know, PoshFest is so tiring. I
Oh
don't
my God.
really like know
It's
why,
exhausting.
but you're so tired. And so to just kind of like relax, no panels were going on. We were all just like sitting on a stage, like talking.
Leslie.
It was that.
Yeah.
Yes, we all did
I
like
remember
boomerangs and like
my
spinning.
boomie of me on the chair. That was
with your purple sleeves.
Yes,
Jack.
with my
You're
like,
welcome.
Yeah. Okay, we'll give a photo credit to that for Nick. What was mine? Mine was probably. Oh, the food. Oh my God.
no, it's
Hi,
a-
Leslie.
Oh, it's
The
just
yogurt that made
it's
you
a
boom.
positive memory.
okay. Oh, there's so. My first one definitely was like the big like picture everybody does. I know that's like so cliche, but
Yeah, nobody can fit.
everybody was smashed into that picture. And I remember we were right next to I remember Amanda was like 2 people away from me, and then Manish was like right down the way. And I'm super tall, so I was in like the way back. So I remember when I think it was Leslie posted it, she circled herself. I was like, there's me right in the back. That was fun. That was so sweet.
Okay, next prompt also relates to PoshFest. It is you're going to host or be on a PoshFest panel. What's it called?
And what are you going to
Like,
talk about?
what do you think? What would you want to be on, or what do you think they'd like put you on if they had you on one?
Oh my God, great question.
Like, it's like, here's what I would do. He brings out like a notebook.
I've been
wedding
waiting
He's
for
like,
this
here are
my
my
entire
ideas.
life.
So let's go to page 53.
I thought he was going to rip out the not now wife.
Idea 1.
Tell me when to stop.
Yeah.
Love.
Stop.
Stop.
Perfect. Okay, so
I would love it.
legit though, I don't know. I feel like I have more of like a educational, like talky vibe, so I really could fit wherever.
I
Probably-
probably really good as like a host of one.
Oh,
Like
Yeah, I would
Oh.
like to host in general. I would like to co-host with Amanda. That's a big ask, but TBD. But I would like to moderate. I think there
Oh,
could
wow.
be some improvement. There's a spider literally in front of me that landed in front of me right now.
Okay, hold on, everybody, hold your breath.
Okay, continue talking. I'm gonna mute myself. Sorry.
Fonz is like electricity bill up by this.
What?
Okay, continue.
Okay, I'm going to talk because they're all doing something else.
I'm so sorry.
Alexa.
There's a spider.
Okay, Google, stop the
So,
music.
I don't know.
Given this interruption.
All right.
Everything is like,
Hold on.
Learning is important down as we talk.
okay.
I'm talking to Alexa.
Yes, Haley, Blake and Amanda. Hello, thank you so much. Who's ready to get PoshFest started? Woo!
Okay, but like, if Amanda, if you're gonna host with Amanda, you need to show up in like a snakeskin outfit
I've
with
got
a boot,
With
like a
white
clear
cloth.
acrylic little purse.
it. Yellow eyeliner,
Like a
neon
clean,
eyeliner.
like-
With a white claw in
Yep.
the purse.
Yes. At least one.
That's gonna be me.
Every flavor.
I'm gonna bring the blackberry. I'm the only good
Oh
one.
my god,
Perfect.
shit, white claw
Perfect,
nail.
Haley.
Get the
Ooh.
ass white claw cans.
Oh,
Oh my god, I could come as Rosa.
love.
Hey, yo, come here.
You got
Stop it. Why are you looking at me like that? Stop it. Oh my god.
Okay,
What
so
would you-
Blake is to host the whole thing. So, like, Nick, what's yours?
Well, okay, so I was already a speaker at a
Right.
podcast.
Besides
Yeah.
that,
So what were you speaking over?
No, besides that, what in a future one? What would you?
Okay, in a future one, I would love to do a thing about trend forecasting.
Ooh,
Yes,
interesting.
that's what I study in school. And I know a lot about it, and I think it's something that would kind of help a lot of people. Especially like getting into some like technical aspects of it or some like good information. Because I think if there's one thing that PoshFest kind of lacked in the past years is in-depth information. There's a lot of surface level. There's a lot, like emphasis on lot of surface level information. Overload people, but nothing goes like really into detail.
Yeah.
And I think they would benefit from like having a couple detailed, maybe even like breakout sessions or whatever about trend forecasting. I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Blake is looking for
I was
spiders.
gonna say, Blake just
I
checked.
am.
He's
I'm
like,
sorry. I didn't get it. It
He's
ran
like,
away.
is there a sister or a cousin up there?
So y'all got any more?
Oh my god. I thought that was on my face. Sorry.
This whole time he's just gonna be.
The trend forecasting, I think, is a good idea. Also, just
Yeah.
because how people shop may change in the coming months. I mean, it's still in that weird limbo place where people are like, yeah, I'll buy that, hoping for the future, but like, who knows?
Yeah.
I don't want to like be a downer, but I saw something that said this might go through 2022, but like, you know, moving on.
Okay, if I were to host one, I mean, I've always thought that like since like it's usually 4 people, if like us 4 were on one, it was called like Posh Men or like Posh Gays, but they'd never do that. Probably
Yeah.
men.
Well, you know, for the diversity points.
I don't know.
No, they call it like diversified
Like,
pod.
that's like offensive to be like.
They would call it like posh but unique. With, like, a rainbow
But-
over it.
I don't know. I think also like. I think they've kind of done this before, but like the social media implementation with Posh,
Mhm.
whether it be like YouTube or Instagram
Yeah.
or both, just kind of talking about that.
Yeah,
I
because
do-
they had a YouTube one, like
Yeah.
a breakout session last year.
Yeah.
I went to that and I found it to be incredibly informative, and
Yeah.
I got time with the Google guy, Matt,
Yeah.
and that really changed my presence. Like that really boosted everything, and like I
Yeah.
implemented everything I learned
Yeah.
from Google, YouTube themselves. So
Yeah.
Yes.
exactly.
And I like that because like that's one that like almost everyone has interest in. Like everyone would love to expand that and know more about it. So it would
Yeah.
also draw in quite a few people, and you could actually give some like quality information versus
Yeah.
like sending offers.
Yeah.
I think something
I
like
think it'd
just,
be interesting if they brought an Instagram person in to
That'd be
like
cool,
talk
too.
about like analytics and like hashtag.
yeah,
Well, I think they should have. So they have like I don't know what they call it, but they have like the tech people from POSHMARK talk about
the
data,
data
and I think they could go way more in depth.
Was that in the like hackathon?
yeah, that's
Or was
Well,
that in the
like,
like statistics?
Hearing that people don't know what they're going to be talking about, when really all of us are here to like learn. Like we want to know. Like tell us demographics, tell
Yeah.
us specific numbers and figures that like in relation to the different features in the app.
yeah.
I felt
And I
like
think in general, I think they could add more features like that into the app, more analytics, and I think they've kind of moved towards that direction, but they haven't gone all in on it.
Yeah.
I just, like I was kind of saying before, I think they need more in-depth stuff. And even if they did something similar to what they did, I don't know if there's anybody who went to PoshFest in Chicago in the chat,
Haley.
They had two paths. They had advanced and beginner. And you went to two sessions, and the advanced sessions had more information.
That's what I think they should do.
That would be
To
so
people who were already sellers on the app, and then there were sessions where for people who were newer or just starting a business, going from like selling personal stuff to reselling.
That
And I
would
think
be great.
that would be the most beneficial thing, because they could do all their stuff about how to use offer to likers to improve your business, or how to better take cover shots. But then you could have stuff for people trying to up their already existing business. Talk about SEO, search engine optimization.
Mhm.
Talk about detailed analytics and demographics. Talk about, what they're doing to compete in an industry with Amazon and eBay. What makes them different? What makes them a better option for people who are trying to make this a full-time job? Stuff like that, because I think in that light, they're kind of falling behind. Especially from whatever I know people talk about eBay Open, and eBay Open is much more geared towards high-level sellers.
Mhm.
But I'm not. It's hard to compare Poshmark and eBay, and I don't do it often.
No, it's
You
a
can't really.
Apple
And-
Two different beasts.
Yeah.
Oh, it 100% is.
Okay, but like it's like a David and Goliath. It's not two different beasts. eBay is like
It's a little man with a rock and then a big man.
and Poshmark, but it's amazing what Poshmark has done with what they have and taken such a chunk out of used apparel and accessories.
Pause, like murdering a spider.
Got it.
No, it's ew.
With a Hallmark
Card. Somebody sent you that card.
I hope that's not from your mother.
Mimas
God, is it one of your principal?
birthday card, and
This is how much Blake
It
cares
says, love you,
about.
Blake. Happy
cards.
birthday.
Listen, I actually love my cards. I keep all of them, but I will not keep this one.
What is it? Who's it
it has
from?
Snoopy on
It's
it.
from my aunt, and the Easter Bunny came.
He says, thanks for the money. I don't need this.
Yeah, I don't need your
any of your
card.
sentiment.
Bag secure.
Oh my god, wait, how funny. My aunt, the one who gave me this, just texted me.
She said,
How cool. I
Throw
found
my
the
card away.
card. Did you throw something away I gave you? Ooh. Okay.
Wait, what'd you say?
Me?
Yeah.
I said, she's saying, I felt a pang in my heart because you threw something away that I
Yeah.
sent you.
she just goes, oh.
Oh my god. She knows I have every other card
There's
from like
60
every
pangs
year of
right
life.
in front of them all.
Wait, I want to elaborate to Nick's point though with PoshFest. Like, I feel like overall, and this, I'm sure we all gave a ton of feedback when it was asked multiple times. I felt like it was. We talked about this last stream.
Mhm.
This was PoshFest was an amazing networking, friendship building opportunity,
Yeah.
meeting people who do what you do and talking about it with other people that are in your similar position. But as like a paid experience, thinking I was going to like learn a ton of information, I felt like it was a beautiful, juicy steak that lacked flavor.
Big mood.
Wow.
They-
Like, it was really good and it was juicy, but like, you just like when that data presentation happened before the hackathon breakout, I was like, oh my god, tell me everything. And then I was
And
like,
it was
is
like-
that it?
Like 25
They were like,
words will increase
people
your sale. Put a title in.
like Nike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Okay.
with like being there with people that do the same thing and have done it for a while, like you do learn stuff from other people
That's
that can be
true.
helpful.
True.
But like, yeah, from like the company themselves, it's just like,
Yeah.
it's a big juicy steak with no flavor.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that I feel like a lot of the information I learned that was like analytical, I learned from like talking to people that wasn't in like statistics presentation
Oh,
or
yeah,
the
like Denali El Ducho,
Yeah.
she gave me so many
Okay.
tips and stuff.
Or
Like,
even like when
Denali stuff.
so during like, when one of like the big sessions was happening, I needed a break because I love social interaction. I'm an extrovert. I needed a second to walk around by myself. And I went to the second level where they had like all of the stands or whatever, and I just sat and I talked to the hackathon people. Like I just chatted with them. I was the only one there, and I just talked to them for a half an hour.
yeah.
That was
that's
my favorite experience of the entire like actual conference. Excuse me, because I learned so much. Same thing with I talked to the people. You know how they had like the markets set up like stage?
Oh, I talked to that
right
guy,
outside of
Adam.
the
I
door.
talked to those people as well. and they had and one of them followed me, and one of them had actually bought something from me in the past.
Oh, I
I
love
love
that
that.
for them.
To like learn their perspectives, and they asked me like what my perspective was as a full-time seller, and if I liked it as a job, and that was really beneficial to me. And I think I was able to voice my opinion to somebody who has direct influence in the app.
Yeah, maybe it'd be interesting if they did kind of what they do with closet consultations, but you could meet up with like actual their employees,
Oh,
and they
that
could have
would be
us like
so
set up
nice.
meetings
I think you're onto something.
one-on-one. That would be kind of cool.
That would be great. I think that'd be a really
That'd be so hard to execute
It would
because
be.
Oh my god! It'd be
Like who's running the conference?
right, like it's, and they
I
need to be.
But if they
faces
maybe
of
like
that.
just had their hackathon or the data people or something
Mhm.
like that. I don't know. Yeah.
do we
brought
do
in.
we
Yeah.
do we want to talk about the controversial men's thing?
Okay, so
Controversial, not in my opinion, but by some.
It happened,
it did. That it did.
But I
but
mean,
we have a different perspective.
yeah, I think for me, I got a lot out of that. We were very
I did
fortunate to
Mm-hmm.
be able to. I talked with everyone.
Yeah,
Manish,
Talk to
Tracy, Adam from Newmarket. Like I got to talk to every
like,
single person available.
POSHMARK
yeah,
women.
we talked to Lissy. I think
It
was her
was
name.
like-
She was from Posh Canada.
Like
yeah.
a fourth of the people there were like
Yeah, but like I got
employees.
to like have a direct conversation with like Tracy Manish, which I
Yes.
feel like I really wouldn't have had that
Otherwise.
that like really like nice
One-on-one.
conversation if we were just at the like regular
Yeah.
convention.
Right. No, there's no tea. This is not gossip. But I think. Oh my God, Lady Bird
Lady
Reyes.
Bird. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
she's
Lady
always
Bird,
so
thank you.
nice. Thank you so
It's
much.
gonna go straight to Taco Bell.
Sarah, I'm so happy you love your Rothy's and your mystery box.
I love
my
her.
God.
She's so sweet.
Everybody getting a little love tonight. Love it.
Yes. Oh, speaking of love, give this video a thumbs up.
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Our
Thumbs
market-
up the video. There's 78 of you and only
We gotta play
27
song
likes.
video.
Oh my god,
gosh.
thank God. I'm gonna
I like
monetize
gold.
it. I'm gonna take it from you.
Like singing in a video, always wanted that.
Lol.
But basically for people who were not able to attend this little like breakout session, I got an email like
I
the
think
day or 2 days before.
all
Yeah,
of the people.
got one
No,
too.
I got mine before that. So I think they sent. So anybody who, when they registered and selected male as their gender identity, got invited to the men's posh party because they kind of wanted to have. I think the idea behind it was they wanted to kind of have a discussion and open up a discussion between people like the men of the app, which are an underrepresented category user of the app.
And
I
something they're trying to grow.
Yeah.
think trying to
that's
grow, and it is growing. I think something along the lines of 50% of new users in the last year have been men,
Mm-hmm.
which is insane. Huge area to grow, and I think they wanted to hear our perspective as male sellers on the app.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, I'm not here to call anybody's opinions out, but I think there were a lot of misconstrued information about the intentions of that.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers right now, so I'm going to stop. But
Well, it's just on the Poshmark app, like we all know, like being like males are the minority, which obviously is not like the
It's
case
definitely-
always anywhere
No.
else, whatever. But like on the app, that is how it is. That's just like
Yes.
how it is.
It's definitely very
They're
small
really
market.
trying to build up on it, and so they
Mhm.
just wanted to get one-on-one like direct feedback on like how it's going, what they could do to like expand it more,
Mhm.
because like they've accomplished getting this huge hold on like women's clothing sales.
Women's side is doing fine. She's kicking.
So they
She's
I-
thriving.
yes,
she's doing-
yes. I agree with what Nick said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that like the outward kind of like promotion of it was just maybe a little like underinformed. I feel like if they kind of like in that initial email and like, I didn't really read it all that well. I just said like, it said drink tickets, this place, this time, Poshmark. And I said,
But I thought it was sketchy. I was like, I texted someone. I was like, did you get this?
I know. Is this real?
look, I asked,
I think every guy that I knew texted, like I texted you guys and I asked, and I texted Tyler, and I was like, are y'all going to this?
Wait.
And
mm-hmm.
There was also no exclusion in it. Anyone that
No.
showed up at the door could get in.
True. And I think
I
that
did. I
is
did.
the problem is that there were people who were not men and not connected to any men who came to the party and were let in and given drink tickets. And I think that's where people kind of viewed it as unfair, when really it was meant to be kind of a info roundtable discussion, in a casual sense with the posh man community.
Yeah.
Which actually just Ginger Bear, hey girl, she asked how many guys were there.
There was a decent amount.
20?
But it wasn't a ton. It was like definitely under 30.
Oh yeah.
It was
The whole thing was pretty small.
Like actual male identifying persons was probably 20 and 10 women, which included Tracy, Tiffany, people from POSHMARK.
Yeah.
But I think I was gonna say something. I think that from the conversations I had at this meeting, it was very informative. They were asking Team Posh was asking all our opinions, deep diving into specific, what do you think of markets? What do you think of the men's market?
They were asking us more questions than we were asking them.
Yeah,
it was just a small event that they wanted to get direct.
It was they were information mining. The event was information mining.
Yeah.
My biggest takeaway was that obviously they're building up that streetwear sneaker community, but they want to also they want to broaden it, because the streetwear is so specific, and the Jordans and everything. It's thriving. It's a thriving section of the men's market, but they want to include the whole men's market.
Yeah.
And build the entirety so that it's I don't know, it's more active and there's more guys selling and buying.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think going back to my original point, if that information initially had been really prevalent and really kind of put out there, I feel like it wouldn't have had that initial negative backlash.
Yeah.
Just because I think because they only sent the email to guys in particular, the 20 to 30 guys that were at the convention, I think that kind of may have set a bad tone in people's minds of well, why wasn't I invited? Is this an anti not anti-women, but just kind of is this a women?
I mean, there were people who tried to construe it that way, and that was just not the sentiment.
Yeah, and that 100% wasn't the case at all. I think it was just kind of a lost in translation situation. Where,
I think it was a learning lesson. I do not think they meant any harm or any disrespect to anyone, but I think if they do it again to get more information, I think it would be put out as an informative meeting.
Yes,
that if you identify or if you have ideas for XYZ, feel free to come.
Yeah.
And Hannah asked, did they ask questions on a stage? No, it was at a bar right next to the convention center that they rented out for 2 hours.
It was very casual, the meeting. The
really
place
calm.
was very nice.
It was a very nice hotel with a bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
it was a really nice hotel.
how it all worked was very casual. It was very just mingle
Very casual.
around and talk to each
It was
other.
very informal. It was nice. I had a lovely.
Ryan spilled his drink on Tracy's Philip Lim blouse.
No, here is what. Okay, so I'm gonna set this to rest. If you haven't heard the story, yes, I spit a little margarita on Tracy's son. God, throw me in the river. So,
Who's Tracy's son?
okay, so Tracy's son is
SVP.
Yes, so she's
And co-founder.
she's right up there with Manish. She is an important woman.
Neurobiologist turned.
Oh my god,
insanely smart.
she has more smarts in her left finger. Now do with the whole body. So we were having this really good conversation. She was asking me all these really nice questions about as a male seller, what I wanted to see, what I think kind of needs to be more focused on. And so the venue had this big table in the middle, and it was kind of everybody would walk around and mingle and whatever. And Jack was to my left, and he was talking to somebody else. But we were still kind of pretty close in proximity, and he said or did something that was kind of funny, and I was mid sip of this margarita out of those teeny little bar straws, and I just into the margarita, and it just whipped right out of the glass, right onto Tracy's son. I felt so bad.
But Tracy has publicly said it's okay.
I did. Right after that, I went on Instagram and I was at Tracy's son, I'm so sorry. I spit margarita on your blouse. Please, don't kick me off the app. And she was like, it's okay. It's no problem. You are forgiven. So
Okay, next prompt. So far
Pivot.
it's been all
Yeah, pivot.
POSHMARK. So, okay, let's see. Maybe a more fun one.
Yeah.
If you could sell any celebrity's closet for them on POSHMARK, say they wanted to open one, they just wanted someone to sell like everything, who would it be? Don't count Jeffree
Ooh.
Star because I feel like we'd all say Jeffree Star. Like I was gonna say Jeffree Star, but I'm like,
I wasn't gonna say Jeffree
I
Star.
wasn't gonna say Jeffree Star.
really?
okay, see,
then
good
I'll
for
say
you,
Jeffree
Blake.
Star.
Blake's an original.
I would say Jeffree
I was thinking more like I would probably go for like a more curated closet, like with like a clean aesthetic. I'm talking like Acris and like Bottega vibes. So maybe someone like, oh gosh, maybe
Adrian's here.
Hi, Hadrian.
Adrian.
Sorry to interrupt.
He shows
Send
up
me
right when we talk about nice closets.
hi,
your Loewe elephant keychains. Thank you. Sponsor.
hi. Oh my gosh, what's a good maybe like? Don't laugh at me, okay? But you know Brad Goreski, the stylist.
No,
Are you serious?
I wear big t-shirts and shorts.
Okay.
Continuously.
Are you familiar with the person named Rachel Zoe?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
know-
Rachel Zoe's former assistant, Brad, he's like been his own person and thing for a while, but he has really good celebrity clients like Haley Cuoco and Leah Michelle and people like that. And his aesthetic for dressing his clients is very clean.
Yeah.
And so like any of them. Oh my God, look at Super Chat.
Video inspired me to cross post. Already made 16 sales.
Wow.
Okay,
Angela.
round of
Oh
applause
my
for
God.
Angela. Side
Yes,
note,
Brad Hadrian, yes.
And it was very still inventory, so that's
Okay.
even better.
Good for you, Angela.
Thank you, Angela. We love you.
Okay, Blake.
Oh no, I'm done. What about
Okay.
Nick?
I don't know. I would have to
any
do
idea.
who has a similar aesthetic, a similar kind of like aesthetic to what I wear as a person, because that's what I enjoy selling.
You were stuff though.
Yes, Kristen. Yes, Kristen. Dan Levy.
Somebody who has,
Dan Levy.
I guess, do y'all know who Colin Carter is?
No.
No.
It's another stylist. Cardi B. He does Cardi B. He does Normani.
Who?
You know Normani. Shut up. Oh my God.
Okay. The wheels. Anyway.
He has really cool style. Or
Miss Frizzle over here.
Miss Frizzle.
Sorry, go ahead, Nick.
somebody, or like Zendaya. I want to do Zendaya.
Oh,
I know who that is.
Wait, her pink
Zendaya.
metal top of the dress that she recently wore.
Absolutely.
It was so good.
She's so pretty. I'm so jealous of her.
Jaja and Crystal said Lady Gaga, which like I totally agree with. I'd love
Okay,
to sell
but like
that.
I
It'd
would.
be hard to
hard.
sell though, like as a buyer,
And yeah, I know.
or
And
it'd be hard to buy.
it's all very unique and like super customly strings.
Yeah,
and
but it's
stuff.
also like that's not clothes. That's like artwork.
Yeah.
I
Like
just-
Smithsonian.
That just like all those like
I
weird
just make a
shoes she
museum.
used to wear. Yeah, I'd frame them. You know, get those like shadow
All
boxes.
the Alexander McQueen.
Oh my God.
Stop! Don't get me started. I'll try them on.
What would Ryan? What would you?
Oh,
Who would you?
so this is gonna be really
It's just
bad.
gonna be like Laura who lives on the end of the
No,
street. by
I
a
would
dumpster.
do Tammy Faye.
Oh my God! Seriously,
Tammy Faye Baker.
Tammy Faye Baker.
Excuse me. Yes, are you kidding me? She, in her heyday, spent so much money
Yeah, she
on
sure
like
did.
custom gowns, like custom beading. She was just like a drag queen.
But I mean,
Which like
basically.
I love her. But no, I would 100% like sell some of them, and then I'd be like, okay, but the rest of these are for me to like look at and keep and sell to my like estate when I die.
Yeah.
Or I would do Sarah Jessica Parker from Sex and the City.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
The Manolos.
Wait. Carrie, you would do Carrie, not
No.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
I would do Sarah Jessica Parker because she needs more love. One of our consignment store friends said she met her when she opened her shoe store in Mall of America, and she's like a Polly Pocket. She's so
Yeah,
tiny.
she's very teeny.
Shoe store at Mall of America.
No.
She opened her SJP store,
Mhm.
or like, yeah,
It's down by the caribou on the first level.
the shoes,
I
yeah.
love her shoes.
Yeah,
They're so cute.
I would.
James The Morphe store.
Yeah.
Oh my! I had a friend that went to that, and she was like,
And then Jeffree Star really did like a meet and greet for
Yep.
Conspiracy. And
Mhm.
so I don't know if y'all watch his YouTube videos, and if y'all know what Mall of America is, he filled Mall of America with people.
That was
I'm sure.
Nobody else could come in the mall.
That was insane.
Like 50,000 people came.
Yeah.
And this mall is what?
Big.
Lynn, I'm jealous.
She met Tammy.
She met Tammy Faye. One of my printmaking teachers, she's from Ohio originally, or has a connection to Ohio, and he worked at an Olive Garden that she liked to go to. So in her
Stop it.
Yeah, in her later year, he was like, I served Tammy Faye Super Toscano and breadsticks in her late 60s. That's like a dream of mine. Anyway.
Wait, Clay's Closet. Oh, no, wait. Wrong one. Sorry, Clay. We'll come back to it. Kristen, Annie Murphy, like, ew, David from Schitt's Creek.
I love Blake's impressions. Can you?
He just makes it a singing in that.
Can that be a vlog for next week? Is you just doing impressions?
I know. I love it.
I want to add Audrey Hepburn to the list.
Okay, but do you know how much money some of those original Louis Vuitton bags she carried?
Wait,
Oh my God.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, let's
Okay,
see.
next.
What do you think is the most overrated brand by resellers?
There's a list.
Yeah, I know there is.
Like,
overrated, like brand just in general.
Like everyone's like, I found it, and it's just like you have found it or like whatever, and you're just like, nah, like it took a while, or just like people react to it so positively, but like you haven't found that luck with it.
that's a good question.
I mean,
Or I guess like it's super popular, but it just doesn't rake in that much money overall. Kind of just
so it definitely depends on the garment and like the relevancy, like how
I'm looking it up.
soon it was released. But I feel like there's a couple already. First would be Madewell.
Definitely.
It's a good find, but it doesn't have a high profit.
Yes.
J. Crew.
yeah, especially
Even-
both of those
even-
have just quickly
There's
kind of like
yeah. I feel like
I
it's,
mean, they're the same company.
yeah.
well,
Aren't they not anymore?
no, I thought Madewell was leaving.
I
No,
thought
Madewell's owned by J. Crew. Madewell's the only thing keeping J. Crew alive.
yeah, and then I thought
They
Madewell was
took-
doing so good that they
They
left.
took Madewell out of the J. Crew stores. I think that's what happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought, well, like left.
No, if you look on the inner tag of all Madewell things, it's
Yeah.
like J.
Yeah,
Crew.
I just thought I had
Mhm.
heard that like at the beginning of this year they left.
They
It's
might
kind
have,
of how Urban Outfitters still
Mhm.
own Anthropology and Free People.
I still think that's such a gag. I
Wait,
did Sarah.
Danica, Thrifty Stew, hey girl. She said Page and Frame. Yes.
Yes.
Cannot
100%.
even give it away. I have a brand new pair of jeans. They're a color, but like they're brand new and with the tag and like what the heck? They aren't selling.
A lot of the designer like jeans.
I just think like, especially like from like a buyer standpoint,
I'm
like
so-
why would you pay that much money for jeans? Like it's stupid.
I'm so happy that real denim is back in style.
Yeah.
So happy.
Thank you.
Yes.
The
So
denim that's back in style, the 100% cotton, the
Oh.
brands like Reformation,
Levi.
Goldie,
Hey guys.
a gold.
Levi bringing back like real denim that's gonna last forever. And once it breaks in, like your booty be
amazing.
popping, everything is in place. They feel nice, hugging you. Amazing.
Yeah.
Wear real jeans. Okay.
Ooh.
My
Everyone is saying that Madewell was going to be sold off by J. Crew, but it got like postponed. I knew that there was like it was going to break off. Which J. Crew is
Everlane.
Rude.
Everlane's a good brand too. Or like it's a good brand for this conversation.
I've only
'cause-
Really?
I don't know. I like Everlane.
I love
But
Everlane.
they fired all their employees.
Yeah,
I like Everlane, and I think what they stand for is needed.
yeah.
But that's right. That's great. You can great, but we're talking about if something sells or not.
Like it's like love your social message. It doesn't make any.
I love Everlane too. I think it's great, and I would love to buy a $30 or $50 t-shirt. But
the like two pieces I've had luck with, but like I guess I can't speak on it overall if
No.
I've only tried it twice.
I definitely can't. I definitely don't think it brings in like the most money in the world, but like I've only ever sourced it from the bins, so like I really can't compare to that. But I definitely feel like it had a ton of attention, and it sold pretty quick. for
Mine?
a decent amount.
My bad. Okay, mine's Athleta. I can't sell Athleta to save my damn life.
I
Okay.
haven't sold
It's
that.
very
It's-
like the chaturanga leggings fly
Can't
out.
sell them. $20.
I think because they're a Lulu dupe. They
I
look-
don't buy that brand.
It's like,
She
who's
said-
she?
I don't know what that is.
This
I don't do that. Isn't it Gap?
do pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
owned by Gap.
Gap umbrella.
Yeah, I don't do that brand. Not, I mean,
Well,
listen, it doesn't warrant. It's never ever warranted a profit for me or a high profit. So I just don't waste my time with that.
It's definitely like a binge
It's
find.
for me. It like depends, like on the style.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sweaters are like more jackety style ones do really
Those are
good
pretty
for
good.
Well,
me.
and that's the thing. Like, I'm very much so a style seller. So if
Very
something's
accurate.
good style, I'm gonna buy it, especially if it's at the bins. And I've always put it at the bins anyway to take to the consignment store.
Mhm.
If it's really cute, I'll put it on Posh, or I'll give it to Jack or Ryan.
Very true.
I've seen people saying in the comments that for Madewell and Everlane, their shoes and their bags are always really good, which I
Like the leather for those brands, you
Oh,
really,
yeah.
yeah, totally
Like,
agree.
very like Madewell makes really
They
nice
make
bags.
Good quality shoes.
Well, and for any brand, there's always a
Guys,
good anyway.
What?
I am blessed.
super chat.
We got a
Wait, we
super
did?
chat.
Yeah,
Oh, Deja.
Deja. Sorry.
Hold on.
Ryan
wait.
and Jack for the birthday.
Birthday
Oh,
Oh,
it's Deja.
hi Deja.
Oh my
Happy
god.
belated birthday.
Her boyfriend asked us to send like a custom like
It was so
birthday video
cute.
shot.
Like a cameo.
yeah,
Yes.
basically. So, oh,
Sweet.
it
It
was
was like,
so-
I'll pay you. And it was like,
I was like,
you're not gonna give me money to say
To
happy
say-
birthday
yeah.
to somebody. Are you kidding me?
oh, that was so.
so okay.
We love you, Deja.
Ask me something.
Oh,
Thank you
thanks.
so much. Okay.
Love Athleta.
Love Athleta wear and
now.
style. I will say I come from an Athleta household. My mom is a Gap queen. My sister is also an Athleta queen because she doesn't want to pay Lulu prices, but
True.
they're kind of the same. So
I'm trying to think of if
Yeah.
I can think of any other ones that have been said. I mean Lulu, but like for
Okay.
some pieces,
Low key,
like
though.
some people still get excited about like all Lulu. I'm like,
I find
I just sold Lulu in 30 minutes to an hour, like on
Like
a
a
bunch of it. So,
or like,
like, no, well, okay. So I had limited edition. I had everything that people want. So
Oh,
like
you know,
limited edition print.
because I had the good pieces. I had everything.
I sure did. I had that good micro macro leggings.
Did you get those like $200 cropped Wonder Unders?
Haley did.
No, I just got the black and gray striped.
Oh,
mm,
It was fine.
So
I was like, oh, these are gonna be okay, and then they sold
I can
a
think of-
lot.
I have another one.
show me your moo.
I can't say
Oh,
anything.
I
No,
don't pick that up.
For me, for Love and Lemons too.
I've never
Okay.
found that.
I've never found that either.
I
Oh.
found it twice. Gets a ton of attention.
Hi, Dana.
It has so
Yeah,
many
hi
likes.
Dana. I used to
Wrong
know that
hand.
too. That's who I'm commenting to.
There we go. But like, it just doesn't move. I think because it's really expensive and there's not much to it.
And the quality is not good.
No, it's really cheap.
That's
can we-
how I feel about a lot of Revolve stuff.
Show me your moo is not good.
Okay,
quality.
but like also, show me your muumuu is somebody took
it's like a Lulu dress.
Somebody took a
It's-
boutique top and put an expensive tag in it and charged 4 times the price. I don't know how people can sell it
Yeah,
for a
and
ton.
like Daniela just said, she can't find it. We can't either, but I'm not mad.
I
Like
think
I
it's
never
very-
find it.
No.
but that I don't really care.
I find it when it's those DM
Brad Pitt Fun Box.
yes, the garden party robe.
I found that spiritual gangster kimono about 43 times.
Go on to ThreadUp and search spiritual gangster. It's just a page of all those. I love it.
And they're all like $25 to $30.
yeah, I know. Which I'm like,
My mom got one in her FabFitFun too. So like,
Bill,
Oh,
good for her.
no.
Now she doesn't got to go spend $25 on one. Good for her.
Lindsay asked, "What's a brand that you want to find that you haven't found yet?" That's a great question, Lindsay.
Teaks.
probably Rothy's.
I've never found
Okay,
Teaks.
I found Rothy's. I have never found Teaks. I've never seen them in the wild. I've never seen people wear them.
I've seen
Teaks are so good.
somebody at Posh Fest had a pair of Teaks on, and then Corey from You Pack and Ship was the first person I've ever seen in a Rothy. Like
Wearing them.
yeah, like on the foot.
I love how Nick was just laughing because he's like, I find them every day. Well, when stores were.
I have sold Rothy's 9 times now, and I've sold Teaks 5. So
Okay, be quiet. What is your answer to this question?
Blake looks like he's getting robbed.
No, sorry. There's the mailman, the UPS guy's at my door. Hold on.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
we'll,
Okay.
come-
Okay,
we'll
Nick.
put on pause.
We don't have to be on pause. Nick,
Do 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 do. Speaking of Jeopardy, they're doing their like. I watch Jeopardy every day, folks. By the way,
Alex Trebek.
He's retired.
but they're having like the college championship right now, and the guy who won today, who's going to like the finals, is a sophomore at the college I go to.
Oh, really?
Go Gophers. Go U of M.
Minnesotans are smart.
True. Okay. He's sitting back now.
Hadrian, I disagree. Why should know?
Okay, yeah, maybe in like LA.
I found those a couple
Like-
times too.
The hills.
Yeah.
He's back.
More
Okay.
flexible.
Little unboxing moment.
Yes.
If it is flushable wipes, I'm deleting you
We
off
are
the
going
chat.
to
I'm going
take
to take you
you
out.
Blocked reported.
No, don't worry. Not flushable wipes. I don't even have them as an available accessory.
He says,
Oh, I thought you meant like period nothing. Your household exists
I
without
was like,
flushable
I'm
wipes.
so sorry for you.
Okay, so I have like
Is this more your like UK skincare?
yes, it is actually.
I knew it.
So there's a brand called Mega Babe. They also have a line for men called Mega Man, and they're really good, naturally derived products, etc. They came out with their giant tub of squeaky clean hand sanitizer,
Ooh, love.
and it moisturizes, and it is amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
So I will leave this by my door, so when I come in from touching everything, I'll and then I have a small little
Yeah.
I have a small travel size for my car, and then I also got the Mega Babe Power Scrub in Power Wash in Sunny,
Not
which matches the deodorant that I also wear.
Are
Do
they
you guys
going
want to?
to make a like butt cream?
It's called La Tush, and I highly recommend it. It's so good. It'll make everything feel nice and smooth, and you can use it all over your body. The owner does it all the time, all over her body.
Okay.
You guys want to smell?
Imagine that Instagram picture
Yeah.
of me just some ASMR.
Oh, it's so good.
It looks like it smells really good. And I'm a
Someone
sucker
asked,
for a
where did
good
you get
body
it? Was it
product.
Amazon?
No. This is the website, megababe.com. Highly recommend. This
Again,
is
not sponsored. This sounds.
oh yeah,
like-
not sponsored.
Unless you're sponsoring Blake, then go on.
I'm having my not sponsored moment.
Make your point.
I'm cracking open a new can of
Like
liqueur.
caffeine free Diet Coke.
I'm trying to get a coupon code for my followers. So stay tuned.
Yes,
Brought to you by Coke Zero, the makers of Dasani water, aka.
Regular water.
let's do an ASMR moment. We'll be like Amanda Weiss.
That's
Oh, that was really bad.
No, that was good.
It was.
Oh,
It was just like here. Wait, ready?
Oh,
my
that
ear.
tingle. Oh, I love it.
I love ASMR.
Same. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, let's go to another.
Wait, no, I didn't get to answer.
Yes,
Well,
I do,
no,
Hannah.
We don't
I'm just
care.
kidding.
I'm kidding.
The
What's your
brand I really want to find is Doan.
Yes.
What?
Yes, I have not been able to. I'm trying to source that, and I haven't been able to.
Joanne?
If you don't know it, it's spelled so it's D.
If you don't know it.
It's D with an O, and it has
Yeah.
a chapeau on, or a hat on it. Sorry, me and my French student vibe.
If you don't know it,
On it, and then again, they make really like high quality, beautiful like dresses. It reminds me of like Ula Johnson, which is another one.
Ula Johnson.
That's how you pronounce it.
It's Ula.
Yeah, Ula Johnson.
Yeah.
Blake.
But I just-
pivot and say to yourself, "It's so good."
Oh, did I say that out loud?
You were looking down. You're like,
Can we screen record that, please?
It's just-
I could just hear that since the mic's right here. I could just like lightly hear that.
Oh, I love
It's
that.
great.
Okay.
Oh my god, I did do it. Oh wow, I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. Accept me
Hey.
for who I
I'm
am.
not sorry. By the way, you can go, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. ASMR is audio sensory
Autonomic sensory motor
meridian.
meridian response.
If you want to see a POSHMARK ASMR video, I made one about like a year and a half ago. I can link it below.
Yes. Psychologically, it works very well for people that have PTSD, and it triggers what they're called tingles in your brain. And it's just this very nice, relaxing response that's triggered by very minor visual or auditory cues. I was a psychology student for a semester.
I love ASMR, but it's like there's no in between. It's like you like it or you don't.
Oh,
I
it's
don't.
I love it. Oh
People
my god.
find it creepy, but I'm not one of those people.
I
I'm
don't
like,
like find it creepy. I just like it does nothing for me. So I'm just like, why am I sitting here listening to someone like?
See, where I'm like,
You don't like listening to Trisha Paytas mukbang ASMR?
What was that?
You don't like listening to Trisha Paytas mukbang ASMR?
Okay,
eating, different story. Anything
Different
else?
story.
Trisha's like a whole nother story.
That was a joke. I can't do it.
Like my opinions bend if it has to do with Trisha. Like,
same. I don't support her.
Huh?
Like I don't support her views because they change every hour.
yeah,
You just like.
Sorry.
Okay, should we move on?
Yeah.
What avenue do you enjoy consuming and creating reseller content the most?
What avenue? Oh, like platform.
Like
What's your favorite
Instagram,
kind of content to make?
YouTube, like
And on
to
what platform?
create, like to put out and to like watch YouTube videos, look at people's Instagrams. I guess. Oh, podcasts. I guess.
If you're
Mhm.
Denali.
Okay, but like Denali's podcast is iconic, and I'm the
I
only
love
one
it. I
that
think it's
has been on it yet.
I know we need a petition for like Nick to be on it.
Yeah, why haven't you been on it, Nick? You should get on that. You should call. I got her phone number. I'll send it to you.
I picture he
I mean, I want to be on it. but I
He goes, I don't know.
She goes, get away from me. Leave me and my husband and son alone.
I'm a roll up to where she lives, Seattle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Somewhere in Seattle.
just
Say hi.
Hello, porch pickup.
Can you imagine how terrifying that would be?
Oh my
Me
God.
under her I'll lay under her like doormat where she gets all her Facebook market.
You just show up in her
in
like,
her ring.
nest.
You just
Can I be on your podcast now?
oh.
Oh my God.
Get away from me.
Okay.
I like to probably create it through YouTube. I really like being able to like explain myself
Yeah.
vocally and whatever. And then consume, I actually don't watch like reseller YouTube too much. I do some, like Blake, I watch you. Nick, I like
Thank
blocked
you.
you a while ago.
We don't follow your YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Nick
probably
who?
consume maybe like Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I definitely love an Instagram post. I'm on Instagram too much. And I feel like my attention span is such where like I'll have a video on if I'm like listening or doing something that doesn't require me to like stare at it.
Yeah.
Like I'll have like Karen Lavender Clothesline on in the background if I'm like listening, or I'll have like Savannah or somebody on if I'm listening. But if I'm like on my phone, I definitely want to like watch Instagram. I watch IGTVs all the time. I've seen every episode of Renee's IGTV because why not? And I love Instagram posts; they're so fun, and I love stories.
Yeah, I agree. I like to create for YouTube and consume on Instagram because I think because we do create for YouTube, I can't ever get this right, you guys.
Yeah.
Because we do create content, we can't watch and create at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So like the problem, and this is a big tip for everyone out there, if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel or you haven't, stop watching so much and start creating, because the biggest thing for me was I would have got started a lot sooner, but I kept comparing, thinking, oh, I want to do what they're doing. I want that. Oh, that's a great idea. But I wasn't just doing anything. I was just consuming it. So you have to switch your mindset to create instead of consume.
Yeah.
But for the exact same reason, I get to control when I consume on Instagram. And I get it when I need it or when I want it.
Yeah, I feel like that's really good for me because I'm somebody who can 100% just delve into like the zenith of Instagram and just get lost, which I feel like it's nice because I think I've developed that relationship with it to like I can consume a little bit, or like I'll check in like what my friends are doing or like what my sister's up to, or like what people I really enjoy in the community are doing, and then I'm just like, okay, Jen, like I have other things in real life I need to do.
But when you are considering like creating content.
And you want to create the content.
When you wanna, there's my Minnesotan. When you want to make content,
Nick's gonna get offended. Stop. Oh, he can hear us.
So like,
oh, do you really want me to talk in my minute?
No,
get away
from me.
Like this if you really want.
YouTube is like, it takes a lot more time, and it is so much harder to build. It is
Very true.
very, very difficult to like kind of build
up.
But Instagram, I mean, it can still take a decent amount of time, but I feel like it's at least a little easier to build up. So like you do have to put so much more energy from my own experience into YouTube.
Looks
Do you
like
fe-
editing is a problem. Not a problem. It's a
problem.
process. There we go. One P word.
I feel like so like social media in general, nothing specific to reselling, but I just feel like also in reference to your slow build on YouTube, it's a lot less, I want to say superficial, but like only in the sense that like yes, you want subscribers and things, but it's you really like people will watch you and either like it or not. So like
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's it.
Yes, it is. It's a lot. Also, like you have to have like
You have to have
that
like,
personality or just like that
Yeah.
ability to like be able to entertain people, be able to like have people like actually like you and not just think
Yeah.
you're like a snooze fest
I was
or
gonna say
whatever.
not even like be able to like entertain people, but just to like be able to like provide like informative content or
and be
able-
likable and stuff.
Mhm, or be
Yeah.
able to
Attention.
Whereas
somebody
like
who's like nice and polite. and,
whereas
like,
you could
helpful.
literally have like the personality of like a sheet of paper and you could like post pictures and stuff, which not to say like building an Instagram is like easy
No, it's
That
No, it's definitely not.
either.
Well, I feel like
Like
Instagram
Nick, you
is
could just be
different
like a
beast.
piece of paper like him. You could just be a fly on the wall.
We love you.
Shade, where's my fan?
I feel like
Where's my
Nick's
custom fan?
opinion's like different on all this, and he's just being quiet.
So oh my god, I have. Sorry if you can hear my text.
But your sister,
Wow.
tell your sister. I'm not gonna say her name. Just stop.
Oh my god, it's still going.
What in
It's
the?
Jill. She says, "What are you having for dinner?
Hello,
We're having
hello,
dinner.
hello, hello,
Come
hello.
downstairs for dinner. Dinner's ready. It's getting cold now.
Oh my god, it's still happening.
It is. What is going on?
Mute
Turn it off.
yourself. Mute yourself.
Can we do that? Can we mute him?
Yeah, you can.
I'm putting my AirPods in.
Blake is like,
Alexis,
"Here's how."
I'm crying because I'm laughing so hard.
Who is it?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh my god. They need to get their thought in one text.
I
Is
don't
this
know how to
the?
do
Are
that.
they sending
Okay.
every damn letter of the alphabet? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hi.
It was
How
my
are you?
my best friend saw something that I had on my Instagram story, and she just texted my name out letter by letter, first and last name
Nick,
in a single text, and she said, "Check your Instagram. I want to buy the Levi's 5015 whatever the hell they are from you right now for $30."
do you
I
know
love
we-
it. Sales. Yes,
Yeah.
hon.
No.
Okay, so now I'm gonna insert myself. Insert myself into this conversation
Now, where's your?
by saying I'm the opposite of Blake, Jack, and Ryan, where I make the majority, especially you folks here who are big YouTube people. You probably don't know that I don't have a huge presence on YouTube. I spend the majority of my time making my content for Instagram.
Yeah.
Especially my informative, like my Instagram is less. I mean, I do like. I'm not going to call them like showy posts, but you know what I mean. Like just post for the aesthetic value. Like most of my posts have like informational value behind them.
Mhm.
And I'll go into detail, or my stories or whatever. I do a lot of like informational content, and that's what I spend my time on. And then I use YouTube as my I watch YouTube all the time. Like I have YouTube videos on in the background all day. YouTube reseller. I watch all of Jack and Ryan's videos. I watch all of Blake's videos. I love Mogi Beth. She's doing a live right now too.
She's doing the live with Denali, right?
Yeah,
Should we Denali?
don't check her out right now. Check her
No.
out
Wait,
now.
no, don't leave.
And then
But later, I would say like some of the most informative content in the community. Like so good. If you want to talk to somebody who's grossing like 5 figures a month, go look at Mogi Beth's YouTube. Insane.
a lot of money.
I watch those kind of YouTubes. I love just like blogger YouTube. Like I love Best Dressed. If you watch Best Dressed, I love just all kinds. I love like closet clear out videos. Right now I keep watching New York City apartment hunting videos because I'm obsessed and I want to move to New York City, not when there's a pandemic.
After this, they project the rent to go down.
Hi, Lisa.
But yeah.
Okay, great.
But I have noticed, though, I will say, I think personally, it's a little bit easier to kind of like curate a brand and an aesthetic on Instagram. And the
Well,
reason
yeah.
I bring this up is because somebody mentioned Jenna, Empty Hanger, and I think she has managed to capitalize on that like Southwestern like boho hippy jippy aesthetic on both platforms, which I think is like,
and I do
like props to
like
her.
Nick puts in a lot more personality to his Instagram than like the average person does. Like
Very
you
true.
have like your stories are usually you talking,
And they're very informative.
so it is almost like a nice in between of like
Mhm.
I can tell who you are, and there's this feed of pictures that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of like my vibe on that's like what I do for my Instagram. I've always told myself as soon as my Instagram feels like work, then I'm not going to do it anymore.
Yeah.
That being said, Instagram is a huge, like, instrumental part of my business, and I wouldn't give it up for the world. I love doing, I call them holoclocks if you follow me on Instagram.
I got holoclock.
Instead of doing, Jack and Ryan have always, pestered me saying, you need to do all your hauls on YouTube. You could do so good. You could be monetized really quick. You could do all this stuff on YouTube. But I do my holoclocks on Instagram because I love them, A. But B, I sell 40% of what I have in a holoclock every time I do one.
Yeah.
Which is good.
We were actually talking about that like a couple days ago. How for you, actually, I mean, like maybe that is more like the avenue for you.
Mhm.
Like I know we've always said make a YouTube, but like with how successful your holoclocks are,
and
you don't want to move away
I
from
was gonna
that.
say, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yes.
Like you making money, and it's easier.
And I'm actively like working on YouTube. I have plans. I have big plans for the rest of the year. And when I do get more into YouTube, I'm planning on making it more like my Instagram than versus like some of the other resellers, making it like strictly reselling. Like I want to right off the bat integrate different types of content into my YouTube channel, so then in the back end I don't have to try to integrate it later, if that makes sense. Because I know that's a struggle that a lot of YouTubers have, is that they make content in one certain area and they attract followers in one certain area, and then they're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because they feel bad about making different content because the people who are consuming their content are expecting one thing. So I mean, I want to do like tutorials on like how to make distressed denim, how to put together a basic outfit, how to create a revolving wardrobe, but then also having reselling content and hauls and such. And I think those are things that can mesh well together. But I want to build a following like I have on my Instagram, because I run my Instagram more like a blog than a business page. And I would say 30 to 40% of the people who will follow me on Instagram aren't resellers. I have tons of people who are just people that think what I do is amazing. I have lots of people follow me because they see me as a young entrepreneur. I mean, I started my own business when I was technically like, I started reselling when I was 11 years old, and people think that story is amazing. And I started POSHMARK when I was 14. And between the ages of 14 and 18, I sold 4,000 things on POSHMARK. And I mean, all of these things, like, I think people have enjoyed following my story, and also enjoy following me for the content that I put out, if that makes sense.
To answer Lamarou's question, the answer is no. You absolutely do not. But I think we also can all agree, if you want to incorporate it to your business, and it does not require you to put your face out there either, just keep that in mind, you absolutely could use it as a tool to enhance, but it is not at all necessary.
And it can add to, and it does have its benefits if you are able to build like a successful social media account, because people can recognize you, more people will like maybe come to you, or you'll get more exposure on like your items that you're posting, possibly, but it's not required for sure.
No, I definitely think there's a trust level with it. So like for me, I kind of think of it like, because I have this like larger, I definitely don't have like a big social media following, but I definitely have like a larger one when compared to like, like my personal Instagram that has like less than 1,000 followers. I definitely think that like there's a trust with people that like follow me on Instagram and then are taken to my POSHMARK because they kind of like know and understand that obviously
there's a face to their purchase.
Exactly. Well, that, and it's also like they know who I am. I think that they know that like the item isn't going to be anything that it isn't advertised as.
Yeah.
I think that, and I've had people like mention that to me before when they bought something and then commented where they're like, oh, hey, like, I'm really glad this is you. Like, I was kind of nervous to order this, or like, I'm like really excited because I know what kind of conditions in, because I feel like if you follow me on social media, you kind of like develop that somewhat of a personal relationship with the person you're following. So I feel like there's just kind of like you feel more comfortable in buying from them versus like somebody who doesn't necessarily have like a big like following.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I mean, one of the my favorite parts of running my business the way I do is making personal connections with people.
Yes.
I love when people reach out to me. Even like in the comments when Sarah, like a half hour ago, said she liked her Rothy's and her mystery box. Like that made me so happy that people like their purchases. I don't want to be a robot. I am a human being.
Mm-hmm.
I love hearing people's stories. I mean, I love helping people out. I've sold people their wedding dress before. I've sold people prom dresses before. I've sold people dresses they're going to wear to their parents' funeral before. I mean, I've sold things. I feel like I have been a part of so many people's lives, and I've affected people in ways that I will never know. But I think it's so cool being able to do that, and I love that part of what I do.
Yes. Well, and I adore the feeling of like that I helped someone or taught someone something. People say that all the time, obviously, but also people have taught me so much. Like people with like what you'd consider like small accounts or whatever, they've taught me a ton. Like even everyone who just commented like the thing about Madewell and J. Crew, they taught us that. Like
I didn't know that before.
We were all just like, I don't know, and
exactly.
then they all knew. Like,
exactly. But no, I think one of my favorite memories is a woman bought a dress from me off of a YouTube haul, and she was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna wear this in my engagement pictures." And like that was the first time anybody had ever like mentioned that to me. Like I'm sure it probably happened in the past. And then she sent me the pictures, and her and her fiance were so cute together. They were so happy, and it was just this like really weird kind of like moment where I was like, "Oh my god!" Like the things that I sell to people like
will last them a memory.
Well, that, but like are legitimately like connected to important events. Which I'm like, I love that I was able to like give her this dress in her size that she really loved and looked beautiful in, that she was then able to like turn into this really precious memory. I love that. It makes me so happy. Like, you're quiet. What are you thinking?
No, I'm just listening. Just listening.
Like I should get to the Instagram questions because we've only been focusing on my like.
And it's also been an hour and 20 minutes.
We have 103 people here though.
Give this video a thumbs up, you guys.
All 103 people. Like
we love you.
Wait.
We all love you.
Some people just unliked it. Let's get to 105 likes, and then we will start the Instagram question.
We'll just sit here and
105 likes.
We're holding you hostage.
There. Oh, okay. We got it. Thank you all. We could continue.
Okay. Let's see. Cardiff_closet on Instagram asks, what are your thoughts on ThredUp rescue boxes?
Oh my god,
So
they made me so
we have
nervous.
never gotten any, so we'll let you guys answer first if you
Have you
have
had one?
experience.
I have.
I
Have you, Blake?
I just got one. I just recorded it, and it will be out in the next week or so.
Okay.
Okay, do you want me to talk about it then? Because you probably have a
Yes.
YouTube video, so you're.
Yes, I sure do.
I'll let you do that. Okay, so I've ordered four. I've ordered 4 ThredUp rescue boxes, 2 denim boxes, a men's box, and a 25-piece shoe box. I'm going to preface this with saying, when you buy one of those boxes, you are taking a risk.
Yep.
I was just gonna say, it's definitely you're taking a gamble.
It's called a rescue.
I know.
I think a lot of people go into buying them thinking, I'm going to get Teaks and Rothy's and Tory Burch shoes, and I'm going to get a bunch of brand new with tags denim. And really, that's not the case every time. Because people, and it even says that, like, I saw one woman go on a ranting rage in a Facebook group about how she got trash in her denim box. DIY is in the title of the denim box. I mean, the jeans that they give you aren't meant to be resold. They're meant to be made into different things.
There are things
And
that
that's why
Or that
if
are
they have, so fun fact, if the denim has problems in the down south area, they cut it out and they throw away the bottom of the pants, and then they include the jeans still in the DIY boxes because they're meant to be
like a biohazard. Like we know,
but they should.
They're meant to be recycled, and so, you're taking a risk when you buy them. That being said, I got one really good denim box, one horrible denim box.
It was just full of like chaps jeans. Crunch.
It was full. It was full of old kids jeans. I got I got a men's box, which was okay. I got a Patagonia better sweater in it, which paid for the entire box, but I only sold like 2 other things in the box. And then the shoes, trash. 1 pair of sellable shoes. And I paid $125 for the box.
I was gonna say, and they're not cheap though.
It's very much a gamble. I can see people commenting right now that like some say they've got bad, some say they've got good. And I saw Savannah's in here. If you look at her channel, she's gotten like great ones.
And then she's gotten,
but also like you go to Denali's channel, she's gotten some that are just like.
Denali has got some wolf.
It's
very. But, the consistent theme in this whole thing is that people go to this place and expect good 24/7, and ThreadUp has never won. I'm not on ThreadUp side, but I'm playing devil's advocate. They have never once said this is going to make you tons of money. They've just said this is stuff that we won't sell, so here, try it.
Which you should be able to infer something from that.
I know.
ThreadUp will sell the ugliest trash for the most amount of money.
But also if you look up like the purse videos, it is so like polar opposites. It's like I got the normal handbag one, and I got a Tory Burch and Kate Spade and Dooney and Burke, and then someone's like, I got one of those like
I got the designer handbag one with a Rip Coach purse in 2004 and a Franco Sardo bag that has the TJ Maxx tag on
and like a wine carrying insulated like lunchbox. Like
I do attribute to the rise in not great boxes potentially to
because so many people
like us talking about them. There was obviously a great market when they were not as well known, but then that changed. Like I consistently remember hearing about ThreadUp, watching the Coach bag boxes, and like you could always make money if that was your intention on them, or keep them all, whatever. But now it's like, I mean, they can barely put out the boxes every so often, like the DIY designer box. I can never ever get to the website fast enough for that to show up.
So to answer your question, Posh with Pets, they do not send fakes in the boxes, but
they make mistakes.
If they do, they will refund you because it's illegal.
Because we chit chat with Posh with Pets a lot on Instagram and on here, and she has gotten. She's gotten a ton 4 or 5 fake things.
I remember
like, they're bad.
The bin pickers did too. I remember they opened, I think it was a DIY designer, and their stuff had mold in it. It was fake.
Ew.
And like I definitely know that like things are gonna happen, but I really feel like, okay, if your whole policy is like we don't sell fakes, like we don't sell things with mold in it, like you got eyes. I know mistakes are gonna happen, but like.
Well, you'd hope that they would authenticate them at the level that they authenticate everything else.
Exactly.
So it is weird that she's gotten she got fake Tory Burch sandals, she got a fake Longchamp, which Longchamp can be hard sometimes. That one I'm more like,
I get that one.
But like the Tory Burch sandals, I was like, oh, they're pretty rough.
Also about ThreadUp, and I think we can move on from that, is always try and buy them when it's free shipping.
Yes.
So that your cost, like the one I bought, I'm not going to go into depth, but the one I bought was $40. Mm-hmm. I had credit, so I really had to pay nothing, but it was also a free shipping day. So, full cost was $40, which is great.
And every once in a while they have 20% off mystery or like
they do.
rescue boxes.
Yeah.
I have the one that I'm interested in getting if I ever get the chance is that DIY designer one.
I don't know. I want to try too.
That's what I would.
Yeah. Have either of you tried that one? No.
I can never get to the site.
They sell happens so fast.
It's like people's jobs to click, refresh.
I've seen like mainly good stuff from that, but that's where the bin pickers got their fake.
It
Yeah,
requires work.
and they're nasty. Well, yeah, but like that's something that I would totally be open for.
Well,
like,
and
if it
sometimes
needs,
you
like, a
can
redye.
sell like
Yeah.
if there's like a small hole or like something.
Yeah,
Well, Denali got that Gucci bag, but like the strap was completely broken.
I know.
she was a little beat. And then Savannah, was it Savannah that got that Burberry tote?
That had like hardly anything.
Yeah, and then she had that like new Marc Jacobs bag. Okay,
Yep.
interesting.
Okay. Let's see.
Nuts. What's next, friends?
XCAJUN Queen X asks, "What's your favorite Bolo?" So probably like, what's your like number one like be on the lookout Bolo?
Oh
So
gosh.
maybe what do you get most excited for when you like find it besides like ridiculous things?
I don't like hate me for this answer, but like I'm boloing for everything. Like I mean, life of
Respect.
a reseller, right? You know, I'm looking for everything, and if someone says bolo, it's in my it's added to the catalog. It's added to the catalog of me ruffling through everything in a rack.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I look at that.
Yeah, I don't have. People always have like I have a list or whatever. I don't. I mean, I have a couple brands, like I said before. Doan's one of them that I would love to find,
Mhm.
but I know a lot of brands,
Yeah.
and I'm always going through. I mean, okay, maybe y'all don't know this about me, but like I have a weird memory, and brands are one of the things that I can remember. Like, I have this like card catalog of things in my
Like a
brain.
Rolodex.
Yeah,
Me
no, I
too.
definitely think like
Yeah.
over the years you 100% develop that like, oh, this is worth money or this is
Yeah.
whatever.
And you develop a sense of like, even if you don't know what the brand is, you can tell when something's expensive.
Yes.
Yeah, if
Like
it's
the
good-
fabric, the label,
good
the
materials,
stitching, like,
you know,
Yes.
origin, 100%.
And so I think more than anything, I look at stuff again, like I said, style. Because a big thing to remember is that just because something's expensive does not mean it's going to resell well.
Uh-huh.
So I never buy something solely based on brand ever.
No.
Because you know, you can buy something that's retailed for $3,000, but
BG Max ads we got.
And it sells for nothing.
I mean, there's things within like
There
a
are
designer
things,
catalog
yeah.
that you can absolutely like if you know what's a good like I don't know. If you came across like a solid black like I don't know, staples, basics of wardrobes for brands generally will always resell.
absolutely.
But when you get a little funky, it's like very hit or miss. It could be
Yeah.
$1,000 or negative $1,000.
My biggest tip, if you're trying to learn the new designers, but more so new styles, go to Nordstrom, go to Neiman's, go to Bloomies every 6 months.
Not the off rack, like
Not the
current
off-rack.
regular
Go to the
store.
expensive ones and look at the funky mannequins.
And walk through the stores, walk and see the different styles. Don't pay attention to like the classy women's wear because that's always going to be the same.
Yeah.
Chanel tweed jackets always going to be in style.
Yeah.
Acris, 80-year-old women who go on cruises always going to wear.
They love it.
But
John, the 80-year-old women is going to
pay attention to the contemporary modern brands. Look at the new styles, stuff that's coming back, brands that haven't been popular before, but what people are buying, what these stores are buying. Because the buyers who work in these sections, who work for these stores, this is what I'm going to school for, by the way, spend a lot of time and a lot of resources figuring out what's going to sell for them and who their customer is. Let them do the work for you. And you can see that and pick stuff up that fits into that vibe. I mean, there are some brands that are on the cusp that are becoming incredibly popular, that haven't been popular before, that have existed for a while, but have never become as popular. Some of them, if you're taking notes, take notes. Gani,
Don't know what that is.
I do.
it's a modern contemporary brand. It's been around for 10 years.
It's two A's, right?
It's
Ganni.
Oh.
It's really popular amongst bloggers, up and coming. Brands like Alice and Olivia, which has been around forever, they're having a resurgence at the moment. Miss Stacy, the designer CEO, She is
So-
having a moment right now. There's a brand that I love right now called Nanushka. Amazing designs. And there's so many of these designers that are coming out of. A lot of them are coming out of the slow fashion movement at the moment. A lot of them are sustainable. They use sustainable fabrics. They encourage you to buy their pieces and wear them for years and years and years to come. And I think the best way to learn of these new brands is to go and see them and touch them and look at the labels, look at the styles, because not only can you pick up those contemporary things, you can pick up the things from the last time that they were in style.
Yeah.
Pick up vintage pieces. I sell a lot of vintage, not like the traditional vintage. I sell a lot of, say right now, I pick up leather pencil skirts all the time. Sell them all the time. 90s. Vintage cardigans, big chunky grandpa sweaters, because they're so popular in stores right now. But you can find them vintage and people will still buy them because they want the style. They might not sell for the same amount, but you can still make quite a bit of money on them.
Also, if you want to know about trends, that Target brand Who What Where,
They got a
they have their
good
own like website,
blog.
and it is so
It's
good.
really
It is
in-depth.
so full of information, and it's like
Yes,
all about
absolutely.
what they're wearing. It's all for the trends. I like love that website. It's
Also, if you're doing like online research, look at Net-a-Porter, look at Revolve, look at the Outnet. If you want to find weird brands that aren't necessarily popular but will sell for a lot, one of my favorite things to do is learn obscure brands, because you're not going to find stuff that often, but if you do, there's a niche crowd of people looking for it and it can sell for a lot, and the Outnet is the best site to do that.
Yes.
good answer. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is a nice one. What is your favorite part of your day? Doesn't have to do with reselling.
Going to bed.
And that is from Asia Dancer, who's probably here watching.
Hi,
the show.
Asia.
She's so nice. Blake, you first.
Me first.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything from you.
I'm so sorry. You guys are just. I'm listening. I'm
Stop.
taking it all in.
Your voice for a reason. Use it.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You.
My favorite part of the day is when I get to go outside and walk,
Oh, I love a good walk.
because little baby boy is cooped up, like we all are, and getting out with that sun up on the skin helps.
Do you use your Mega Babe sunscreen when you go outside?
I don't use my Mega Babe sunscreen. I use my Hawaiian Tropics Silk Hydration SPF 30.
She goes,
Silk hydration. I don't use sunscreen. I just burn, then I fade to a nice gold.
Oh my god! You need to sunscreen.
No.
You need to sunscreen your alabaster skin. Okay.
someone says, please, Blake, a song. So
My
please sing about
alabaster-
sunscreen. And,
Oh, it's Lou. Lou. I can use a prop.
oh, please.
This body scrub is it's very beachy, so we're gonna pretend that this is sunscreen. Okay.
Apple commercial.
We're just gonna get blacked
Yes.
out. Radiant.
Ready?
I'm ready to go. Okay. Sing.
Sunscreen. Hunter Ryan, yes, Hawaiian Tropics is not reef safe, but my pool does not involve any reefs. So I'm good. And when I do go to a reef, like I did in Hawaii and Maui, I used reef safe
You went to
sunscreen.
Hawaii. Wow, interesting.
Oh yes, right after Posh Fest.
Interesting. Okay.
This
So
time I
where's
wouldn't-
the song?
Okay. Sunscreen. Oh my gosh, why aren't you mean? You are not mean because of sunscreen. You are happy because you're not burning. Burning.
Love. iTunes. Can you please release an album?
Oh my
Available on iTunes, Spotify,
That's
Apple
what
Music,
your
Tidal.
should be. You should be like, here's my album, and then you just perform every single song. But like in one of those big ones where like nobody can leave the room.
Oh my god.
So you're like, sit down, go get your hotel breakfast, and listen.
Yes. Here's your continental breakfast, aka a muffin and a small box of frosted flakes
Oh my god.
with regular 2% milk. So thank you so much. How can I help you today? Would you like some sunscreen? Sunscreen. Everybody's wearing sunscreen. Why? 'Cause you don't wanna burn. I'm suddenly Avril Lavigne.
Love
Sunscreen.
Avril Lavigne. You know,
Goes
Sunscreen.
right into Skater Boy.
Literally.
Boy, I said, see you later, boy.
should we do one more Instagram?
Well, Nick did. No one answered that one.
Oh,
besides-
what is the other one?
What?
Wow.
What did we just ask?
What favorite part of your day?
Time of the day. What's
Favorite
your
part of your day?
What time of the day?
My favorite.
Doesn't
My favorite part of the day is whenever I can get coffee.
Big.
Okay.
accurate. Which
My-
for me could be any time of the day.
Which is
Same.
every day. My favorite day is right when I wake
Oh.
up. I crack open a can of Diet Coke.
Do you really?
Every day. I don't drink water. I don't.
Diet
drink
Coke is your cigarette.
It 100% is. I went from little cigarettes to Diet Coke.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's
I
good.
always forget that you were a smoker, Ryan.
Yeah, for all y'all that didn't know.
I'm not shocked by that. But
No,
Really?
mean,
yes.
did you think you were like, I'm fucking, or I don't want to swear. I'm really cool. Sorry.
So we're an hour and 35 in. Please don't demonetize this.
Sorry,
now.
sorry.
We're
I'm
getting
so
copyright.
freaking
We're-
cool. You know.
Well, okay.
Blake said
so
freaking.
my
That's all that
thing
was.
was I was like, I'm a gay kid. No one understands me. Plot twist. Everybody understands me. So, well, in Iowa,
Oh, honey, people read you like a book.
well, that, but also nobody cares. So, I was, 15, 16, being like, hi, can I get a pack of Newport menthols?
Oh my gosh.
Nobody,
Yes.
I in the almost 4 years I smoked. No, I was never ID'd once.
That's weird though, because you right now, I would ID you as an
Oh.
18-year-old.
It was
Yeah.
Iowa.
Thank you.
Iowa.
And I've I've gone to gas stations now and I've seen people buy cigarettes. I'm like, what? You look younger than I am. Like, how is that?
I mean, it's 21 now.
I know that I'm a huge proponent for. I do feel like not that bad for all the 18-year-olds. They're like, I'm addicted to juuling. Now I can't get my juul pod. Like, oh, boo-hoo.
That is like the worst thing to have created.
Oh my god.
Asia Dancer's shocked that you would smoke.
I
I'm the
know.
reason that he stopped.
Very
anyway,
true.
so.
I never really got onto the whole e-cig thing. I had one for a little bit in my stair step to quitting, but I used it for a week and was like, this is stupid. And then I just stopped,
Yeah.
but I
Like
and
a rat.
I
Like a rat.
one and I'm like, what? It is nasty. I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? This is disgusting. It's bad.
Well, we kicked that habit. We kicked that habit. We kicked
We're
that
the-
habit. We ain't smoking no more. We
Remember
kicked.
my
that
mom
habit.
found out, and she was so mad at me. I would sneak out onto the roof at night because my room was right over our living area, one of our living areas in our house, and I would sneak out and have a cigarette. And I was like, oh.
Oh, I'm cool.
Yeah, exactly. It was like it's 2 a.m. and I
Cool.
was a cigarette. And I would tamp them out in a towel, and we had a really bad storm one night, and they all washed on the gutter, so there was just cigarette butts all over the yard. And my mom was like, Ryan, what are these? And I was like, the birds, damn it, the birds. And she was like, the birds. I was like, yeah. She's like, okay. But
Love. Okay.
Okay, Discounted Boutique asked, do you guys find that closet clear out works? Is it helpful?
Mixed feeling.
Not when they're every other day.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, what is it with that? Oh my
I
god.
wish they would because I remember way back in the day when closet clear out was twice a month.
No, twice a year.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, no, I remember I kind of got on, I think, when it was a little more common, but it was definitely you waited to buy something on closet clear out because you got that discount shipping, the person lowered the price, and nobody had to pay for that shipping difference.
I remember when they first implemented it, and the first time they ever did it, I remember it. And it was one of my best sales day ever because literally everybody dropped their prices on everything on the whole app.
That'd be amazing.
And I think I sold 27 things that day on Poshmark because they offered literally free shipping on anything you drop the price more than 10%. And I can't describe, it was crazy. And I remember everybody, I don't know if other people remember it, but it was a moment.
For present day, realistically, I don't see a benefit from it. It's very rare that I get a direct sale from dropping a price or sending an offer to a liker. But here is, okay, because it is so often in the app now because of circumstances, this is what I find. And I would say between present day and the past 3 to 6 months, so many people, think about this, closet clear out, that's for everyone on the app. So that means everyone on Poshmark as a seller can all of a sudden drop their prices. And as someone who's done this experiment and liked something on a closet clear out day, you get so many offers. And it's like, why am I buying anything full price? Everybody's dropping their prices. I don't get this. And it's like, what?
It's
and
bad
like
consumer psychology move.
Yeah, and people, it's like, I mean, I don't know where it says this. I have yet to see 6 hours, but apparently that little sale only runs for 6 hours. So like, if I liked one of Jack's items and Jack dropped his price from like 30 to 20, I would have 6 hours to respond to that offer to get the discounted shipping on behalf of Posh and get that sale.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
When I think
It's 6 hours though.
I think now that Offers to Likers is here, like, it kind of has made Closet Clear Out not as effective.
Correct.
Which I remember when Offer to Likers first came out.
I was in the first wave. I can officially say.
I was like in one of the last ones, but still, it was like sales.
I remember those first like 2 days, I sold so many things. And then after that, I was like, I feel bad because all I'm doing is like sending offers to me.
I mean, I still sell a lot via Offer to Liker.
Offer to Likers is one of the like best tools they've ever added.
A good chunk of my sales come from Offer to Likers. Like that's how I sell, probably a little less than half of the thing.
I just sold something like 10 minutes ago via Offer to Liker.
Today from Offers to Likers.
Yeah, I retract my statement. I'm sorry. Offers to Likers is fine, but just not when it's mixed in so much amongst Closet Clear Out, because if you drop the price, they don't buy it. And then you make an offer, they don't buy it. All of that is tracked in their bidding history, which I hate.
Yes.
I hate about Poshmark.
Oh,
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I like actually like really think is poor, because I mean, I'm not going to compare, but a similar feature on eBay is a one-time offer, and you can counter back and forth like 3 times.
Yes.
But then like there's no history on their end, on the consumer's end, of like what that price adjustment and things were. On Poshmark, if you start at 100, you drop it down to 80, you send out offers, they can see that number and shipping, and then they offer you $20 because you've done it so much.
Yes. Well, they would like think you're desperate because you've just kept sending lower and lower prices.
Exactly.
They let the person get. It's like, say you send 10%, then you send 20%. They let the person get the 10% again after like 2 or 3 months or something.
I really wish
you
that
can
time was
re-get the
shorter.
original offer. But why would they ever accept that when they can see that you've offered lower than that? I agree.
Exactly.
I've seen that and I hate it so much. Sometimes you'll see, and someone who like ends up like buying it or countering has had like every offer
There's
you've
like
ever sent
150
out.
different offers.
Yeah.
Someone, this is something I don't think they're a viewer, but I have this All Saint button down. It's a men's button down. It's unique. It's very like unisex actually. It's like 3/4 sleeve button front, like Western snap buttons. It's very cute. It's listed high, but good traction, and I've offered it a bunch of times. But I just did an Offer to Likers aggressive. I think I have it listed for 50, and I did like 28. And this person countered back, and I was like, "Oh, cool! They
like
countered
$12.
great." Yeah, they did, because they to them, this particular buyer, it was the history that they could see of like all these different prices, and I'm like, no, no, and it's like too. I don't mind being generous, but it is too much of a gap.
Yeah, it really is.
And they're not meeting me, so I'm not selling.
Okay. So this is a fun one. I just really want to include it. I won't put the person on blast and put their username in here, but someone just said relationship advice.
Don't ask me. I'm the
You have any
loneliest person on earth.
Oh my god.
Okay, so here's my relationship advice: communication, white wine.
Oh my god. I'll have the less alcoholic kind of view.
No, why? White wine is not that alcoholic. No, I definitely think like we operate in some situations as a very old married couple.
Yeah, Nick can attest to that.
Where
We don't like fight, but there's like little bickering here and there.
They just like yell at each other. They like call each other out in like the most funny, like random ways, and like very blunt. They're very blunt to each other all the time.
You know, we live with each other. We're engaged. You're not going anywhere. If you do, I'm gonna misery you.
You said that.
Yeah, I did. It is now public documentation.
For anyone that doesn't know, watch Stephen King's movie remake called Misery with Kathy Bates. Oh, it's a good one.
That's the only good one. That's the only one you can watch. But I'm like, you know, there's no point in like beating around the bush when we sleep in the same bed. Like that to me, it's just like, why?
Yeah.
So if there's like an issue or something you're doing is irritating me, or if I'm doing something that irritates you, just say it.
Yeah.
It's not going to offend me. And I don't think it offends you when I'm like, you're being irritating. Because you 100% are like, you're being irritating, Ryan. And I go, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Again, open communication. You know, open book.
Yeah. I think, so I'm single, you know, mingling. And by mingling, I mean,
how's that mingling going, Blake?
You know, mingling, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'd date you.
Not that much.
I love that.
Oh, my God. Listen, I would love to cohabitate with someone. But I think to Ryan's point, communication is key. I feel like, you know, we all have friends whose chat, people included, like everyone's had relationships with people that are like, oh my gosh, I just want them to do this or I want them to do that. And it's like, well, did you ask them?
Tell them.
Did you tell them? And they're like, no. And it's like, okay, well then don't ask for, like, you can't. And then there's the expectation that they should know what you're thinking. And it's like,
why?
This whole thing is all in your mind. And, you know, there's divorce and all these breakups happen. And it's like, you didn't ask or you didn't say anything. Like, how do you expect someone to like, and, you know, people get really, really, I will call it relationship crazy because they get so irate and so in their head about the thing, whatever it could be about, like, you didn't throw this away. It could be so small or something really big, like cheating. I don't know. But it's like, what ultimately, what is the root? And it's 99% of the time communication, because you didn't ask, you didn't say what you needed, which is important. You have to tell people what you need. Just because you've been together for 1 year, 100 years, doesn't mean someone can read your mind. They are not you.
Exactly.
You know?
Even like you get annoyed by someone's like quirks or things they do all the time. Like point that out. Like whenever Ryan does something annoying, I tell him.
I have
like he does this weird thing where he like pops his lips.
So
and I literally am like, can you stop?
My
doing
lips get
that
dry, and half the time I go,
oh my god! And literally,
see it? He gets mad.
Literally, I'm always like, do you need to pop your lips right now?
Or,
but again, if I just sat there and I was just like,
if you let it sit there, yeah, that's where like negativity comes in.
Even
or
like bigger annoyances.
Yeah, like I take the blanket every night because, you know, I cocoon, if you will.
I do that too.
I make a nest for myself, and every morning Jack goes, "Why did you take all the blanket?" And I go, "Why didn't you just take it back?" Here's the end of the argument. You know, he presents his side of it, and I say something back, and that's the end of it. And then we wake up and go about our day.
Yeah. Well. Oh, relationships. Listen, and like it's okay. It's okay if you don't want to be in a relationship and you just want to be single. For whatever reason.
That I think is a huge thing that I really would like to see change. Is that like I have a ton of friends who are like, I don't want to marry somebody. Like I just want to do my own thing for the rest of my life. And it makes me really sad when people are like, why? Like, you're never going to have anybody take care of you when you're old. It's like, just take care of your freaking self when you're old.
It's kind of like with kids, too.
Oh, my God.
There's pressure for everyone to have kids because it's like, who's going to take care of you when you're like, need to go to a home and whatever? It's like,
me. I'm going to call my little sister. I'm going to say, take me to the home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're going to call
my baby.
If you're single out there, who do you go to hang out with of your friends? And every single time you say, hey, oh my God, how are you? And then like you start doing your, you know, your pleasantries. Like, okay, so are we dating anybody? And it's like, you know, I will tell you the second I am. Okay.
Like, if I see you in person, I'm gonna go, are you seeing anybody? Just like,
let me be. Okay.
Nick, every time I see you, I go, this is funny. So we all go to the same Starbucks. Then we're in Minnesota, and there is a lovely man at Starbucks. I think I'm perfect for Nick. And every time I go, hey, Nick,
Phil.
I'm not
Oh my
gonna
God.
say his name, but I'm
And
like,
now he memorized Nick's order.
but I'm like, go talk to him.
Oh,
See, okay, the initial move has already been made. All that needs to be done is the icebreaker. If I
listen.
need to, I'll do it. You know, I'll pretend to fall and say, "This man, go tell him to call my mom," and then I'll get up and be like, "No, you're fine. Just keep talking."
And you have to like be okay with like being not turned down, but like turned down or like not reject. It's not rejection, but
Yeah,
It's not
you know
like,
being
"Oh,
told no. Like I have a cute Starbucks barista. His name is Josh, and
oh, we can send
we had a great banter. Like, oh, good morning. How are you?
Mm.
You know, would you like? And he'd be like, would you
Yeah.
like your sweet cream venti cold brew? And I was like, yes, I sure would.
You're like, I don't know.
No straw, please.
I don't know.
So I gave him my phone number one day, and the next like walked away. I was like, here you go, bye. And then the next day I came back, and he's like, listen, love
I'm
this
not gay.
and agree, but I have a boyfriend.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, no worries. Like, I get it. I'll back off. Yes, I would like my cold brew today. Thank you.
Still will take the coffee. but-
But I mean, you know, you got to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Hard to do now, but
Yeah.
I think you know what I think this whole situation of what'd you call it, Justine 19?
Yeah.
I think a Janine 19. I think it's gonna be like a way to get everyone to court again.
Oh, everybody's gonna be so polite to each other.
Oh my gosh, you
They're
better
gonna
be.
forget how to be mean.
I think bars are gonna thrive again. I think restaurants will thrive at some point again. Like, yeah.
Okay, real quick.
I have-
New England
I
Betty
have-
Boop just gave us a super sticker.
A $5
Thank
super
you.
sticker. Thank
Yes.
you. More Taco Bell. Oh,
Wow.
And Amberly just said Nick is blushing. Nick, fill us
Oh
in
my
on what you've been thinking.
Nick, are you seeing anybody?
Nick, are you dating? Are you actively dating? Are you single? Are you
I'm
married?
Ryan.
Don't be that friend. And then he says, but also go be that friend.
I was
I
gonna
am
say-
being funny.
I was gonna say, I have my outfit picked out. First day we get the all clear. I'm going out to eat with my friends. I have my big hats on the hook waiting for me.
Do they
I got
know?
my-
Do your friends know that they're gonna eat with you?
Oh no,
He
absolutely
says,
not. I'm going alone.
mood.
No, but so my advice coming from my young self is don't let people take advantage of you or don't let people run you over.
Yeah.
It's good when you learn that now.
Oh yeah, because it happened to me. I was in a relationship for a year, and I basically, this is extreme terms, wasn't allowed to speak my mind under the guise that, you know, if you share your opinion, I will leave. And, you know, don't put yourself in that situation. If you're not in a relationship that's both double-sided, then it's not a relationship. It's just somebody taking advantage of you.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, Blake, yes, I am actively trying
trying.
to go on dates, but I do not have a person.
It's very hard right now.
2020, 2021. It's
Oh, well,
gonna be
yeah,
the year.
now,
Very true.
If you were in the
right now, there's just a bunch of thirsty people on the internet.
yeah.
I will 100% say though, dating, just don't be one of those people that are like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm this. I remember on our first date, I was in a green t-shirt with green tinfoil eyelashes on and platform sneakers.
Stop it.
Not drag.
No, I wasn't a woman. I was just
And he took me to a line.
we went to a mime show where everybody's hooting and hollering. Everybody literally screams. Like that's the point. Is you like yell and are really loud and really whatever.
Ryan's high school had a big mime club that his best friend was part of. He just wasn't going to random mime shows.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, that was a test for me. I was just like,
Oh, well, 'cause I was
and then I
like-
show up and he's just
Oh,
like,
mama, no, they make you cry. Yeah. So I get out of my like my mom's Honda Civic, and I was like, "What's up?" I step out of the car in jean shorts, like cut off jean shorts. I still wish they fit me. A green t-shirt that had my best friend's mime name on it, green tinfoil eyelashes. My best friend, who's in a green tutu and like a green like morph suit, is in the seat next to me. And like tinfoil green like Party City eyelashes. And I was like, "Hi, how are you?" It was great.
yeah.
Love that.
It was
You guys-
so fun. And then you forgot your
Yeah.
wallet when I wanted food.
Yes, and it wasn't me just not wanting to pay. I literally
He
lost
left-
my wallet and I almost started
No,
to
he
cry
left it in
because
the
I was like, what am I
car.
going to do without my ID?
But like, so yeah, we're 45 minutes away, but it was a good time. We found the wallet, no problem.
Oh my
Nick, were you
goodness.
saying
Be
something?
your authentic self.
What?
I said, Nick, were you saying something? I thought
No.
No.
Mm.
Oh, also to answer her question if I'm blushing or not, yes, but I'm also red all the time. My face is very, like, if you get to know me, you know I have, like, I look like I'm blushing 24/7. And that's on rosacea.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I definitely feel your like red people vibe. Like,
Blake, do you know what ish means? Like if you say ish.
Ish.
No.
Like ick.
Like it's beach-ish. Like no.
I
No.
love
No.
asking non-Minnesotans what is ish.
Is that a Minnesota?
yes.
I remember when I
It's
first
100%
worked down here
Minnesotan
at like a
thing.
normal retail job, I would just go ish. And everyone was like, why do you always go ish? And I was like,
I have an Iowa word that I don't think anybody's gonna
ish
know.
ish means like ick or like gross.
Like, ew.
We just go ish.
Yes.
Ish.
Does anybody know what it's squinting?
Ishy.
What do you say about like okay? What do you say when something's like, oh, is that pizza? And it's like it's pizza-ish.
Yeah, we still use
Oh, yeah, we feel that
Ish
way.
is like-
It's definitely like an end word.
we don't say like ick, we just go ish.
That is so weird.
I know, and to me, I was like
I love
so
it.
used to everyone I've ever known saying it. When I moved like out of Minnesota,
You're
people
like, huh?
it threw me off. But I
There's
just
so
saw someone
many-
comment about that. That's why I was.
There's
thinking
so
of it.
many Minnesotans. They call them suckums candy. It's not hard candy. It's suckums candy.
Oh my god.
Which I'm like, get away from me.
I don't
now.
know if all of them do that. Nick
It's
is, like,
definitely
confused.
Jack's mom. What else do they say that I don't?
Oh wait, someone said sneakers or tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
I
They're
say
no.
sneakers.
I've never.
Sneakers.
I don't know, honestly.
I played tennis in high school. I wore tennis shoes. What I wore not playing tennis was sneakers.
The big one. What is this, Blake? You're like,
Soda.
what's in this?
Soda.
No, get out.
No.
I
It's pop. It's
I'm-
pop.
I'm from New York. For
Soda.
people who we didn't intro like my location, I'm from New York, but I now live in Hollywood.
Do they call
West
it
Hollywood.
soda in New York? Are they wrong
Yeah.
there too? Oh, that's bad.
It's
What
soda.
are they
It's
wrong
like-
about?
I didn't know it was pop
no, it's
until someone I knew moved to Chicago, and I was
Is,
like,
pop.
is it the same in California? Is it soda?
"No, it's soda." Yeah.
Ew.
But then
Yeah,
in Dallas, she asked me what kind of Coke I wanted.
Yeah. It's,
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
Lou just said Coke.
no, Texas is just everything's Coke.
Coke is a verb to reference
Yes.
soda.
Yes. We have a really close family friend who's in Texas, who was born in Texas, and she's like, if you want Fanta, orange Coke. If you want Dr. Pepper, don't even bother asking because they're not going to give it to you. If you want like anything like Sprite, clear Coke.
Interesting.
That's wrong. That is.
I think that's
incorrect.
hilarious.
Incorrect.
That it was soda pop.
No, it's pop.
The pop. No, it's a pop.
It's.
I mean, I don't drink pop. The only closest thing I drink is LaCroix.
That's just
So
But like, I don't understand why you can't call it the name of the actual thing. Like, it is Coke soda. It is not Coke pop,
Coke.
right? It's not
Coke
soda.
What is Coke
Tell
soda?
me where on this label it says Coke soda. It says no sugar added Diet Coke. I don't see soda.
Okay,
I don't see
listen.
a soda on this.
Listen.
So, like, okay,
Listen,
like
uh,
you call it a pop machine or a soda machine?
Soda
see
machine.
the real thing.
It's a fountain
What?
soda machine. Fountain soda machine.
Okay, is this like a soda bottle or a pop bottle?
Soda bottle.
say
duh.
plastic
What are
bottle,
you
like,
It's a
talking
pop
about?
machine.
No.
It's a pop
It's a
machine.
recyclable plastic soda
Oh,
bottle.
shut up.
That is definitely for microplastic. Well, because in
Um,
the Midwest, it's never like a soda fountain. It's a fountain drink.
Well, or it's a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
never like you say like what kind of soda fountain do you want? It's
No, you don't.
Okay, what do you call? Okay, wait. Do you call? Okay, so the big difference between Minnesota and Wisconsin, is what the thing you drink out of in public, like water. What do you
Water
call
fountain.
Drinking fountain.
that? A drinking fountain.
Water
Yeah,
fountain.
the drinking fountain.
But Wisconsin, they call it a bubbler.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
No, no.
That's wrong.
I
Unsubscribe.
have never
That's the worst.
understood why they call it a
And if you say anything else, they're like, "No, you're wrong. It's a bubbler."
What's a bubbler? Is it just like sitting there like
Okay, but like, that
boiling?
doesn't make any sense because there's no bubbles. Like it's not carbonated
It's
water.
not bubbling.
Like tap water that comes out of a thing.
I have one of my best friends is from Milwaukee, and she calls it a bubbler whenever we're in public, and I'm like, what in the hell are you saying?
That doesn't make
people in
sense.
If someone called it a
Wisconsin,
bubbler,
why
I would
is it
not
called
want
a
to drink
bubbler?
from one.
Why is it a bubbler? I would like to know.
Same. Like, is there bubbles? Like,
Literally.
when you say bubbler, I start to think of like the guy with the cart at like carnivals with all the light up things and like the bubble machine.
Oh,
I think
and like
That's a bubbler.
Disney, with the like Disney light up thing that you wear to the fireworks show.
I think of those
Yeah.
things you put in fish tanks where it makes bubbles come up, like
Oh,
the little treasure
like
chest.
the little like oxygen
Like a
things
bubbler.
you put in.
Yeah.
It is
That's
because
odd.
Kohler,
That's probably good for ASMR.
based in Wisconsin, made a water fountain called the Bubbler.
Interesting.
So
Like,
it's like a
It's
band.
kind of like
Sounds like
Weird.
shit.
public LaCroix. That is my thing. A public LaCroix fountain.
I would
Sign
break
me
it.
up.
I would take a hammer and just LaCroix unpopular.
I'm the type of person I like just plain. I like plain Perrier, like mineral water. It does not have to have flavor.
I do love a cold Perrier. I feel very like Blanche from the Golden Girls, but LaCroix tastes like sweat water somebody put in a can.
It tastes like non-alcoholic beer. It's disgusting.
bad.
I hate
It's
the taste.
Okay.
Like it's
Sabrina says the name of the product got associated with the. Okay, so it's like Kleenex.
oh,
Yeah. It's just like Uber, but it's like a reference to rideshare.
like a ride
Yeah,
sharing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not as mad at it now, but I'm definitely never
I
gonna
still
call
hate
it.
it,
I'm definitely
but-
never gonna call it a bubbler if I ever go to Wisconsin.
What is a
Same.
hot cup?
A hot cup?
Most importantly, do you know what a hot cup is?
So, like,
No.
A hot
No.
cup. What?
Pampers or disposable diapers?
Pampers.
What? But
We
like
just call
that
them
doesn't
diapers.
make sense.
are those like
no. Pampers is like a Kleenex situation where you always like go to the store to get Pampers, go to the store.
I
It's
have
just
never
like
shopped
diapers.
for diapers.
No,
Yeah, I
we
don't-
just call it diaper. I mean, it's not like I have a kid.
Yeah, it's just
My
diapers.
prospect
I need to
of
get some
having one
diapers. Kleenex or paper tissue? Kleenex, duh.
Kleenex.
Clean. Paper tissue to me is like what you wrap a gift in.
Yeah, that's
like-
yeah.
Tissue paper, like the big sheets of paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pampers.
What's another one of those?
The
That must be a moms must know a lot about that. Like they all call them
Styrofoam cup you put under your Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. What?
Okay,
What?
well that's not a thing. So that's wasteful.
I'm trying to
Abby
blast
goes,
you, but
no.
what is that? Is it like a
Do you mean just like the hot cup? Like like just the hot cup, like the cup with the hot
cup
drink
you put
goes
under
in?
your Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. That's okay. First of all, styrofoam gotta go.
Second off, I put a Dunkin' Donuts.
Why is it a hot cup if it's an iced coffee?
No, they're saying like the regular
You
hot
put
coffee
the cup for
get,
hot coffee?
you take the empty one and put it under the iced coffee cup. I assume to
I mean, I
prevent
guess it'll stay
condensation.
colder longer, but
That's
In
no.
Rhode Island, they charge.
They charge you
it.
for it and it's banned. I don't
we
Well, yeah, 'cause
just got a
it's
Dunkin'
it's
a
two
year
cups.
ago where I live. A year ago.
Oh, does it? It's like an insulator. It like keeps it colder.
I'll just like
I
hold
think.
my iced coffee.
Yeah, same.
Okay,
Or
that's
like bring your reusable tumbler.
yeah. Get a Hydro Flask.
Get a
Except we
discount.
can't use
Get
it
a
right
discount.
now.
Well, of course, but
Blake is just trying to get that one last like promo in.
He's really
just like,
just
can I
like,
bring
"Hey,
this
guys,
up one
by
more
the way."
time?
stop. Sorry, I talk with my hands.
I know, me too. It's okay.
I talk with my hands. Oh, oh.
He says, "My nicely make moisturized hands." Oh
Oh my gosh.
my god! Why don't you just drink it?
Right. Petro. Oh, okay, Karen.
Wine's
That's
That's
Karen. Are
a
you
British,
British?
thing.
That's a British
Petro
thing.
or
Petro is
Petro
is-
gasoline. You just call it gas.
Gas.
I think she meant to say gas. Karen, it's gas.
I've never seen a Dutch Bros. I've only heard of it.
I
only
have
this
them.
year.
I have been to a Dutch Bros. It was disgusting.
Wait, Nick,
We don't
you,
have Dutch Bros.
we
here.
talked about it last week. I
I went to the
last
one
week.
Yeah.
Denver
No,
airport.
I was talking about Dunn Brothers.
Oh, Dunn Brothers. Yes.
it was,
Um,
it was so.
But we don't I think Dutch Bros is like a Pacific Northwest thing.
It's in like Colorado. Yeah.
What's that place? Do you ever go to Ohio? I don't know where you are.
I've been to Ohio, but
I've been to the Amish in Ohio.
I have not.
There's like this place in I think Cincinnati, or maybe it's an Ohio thing. It's the pasta with the chili on it.
oh, you've never had that?
No, I think
No.
it's called like Skyline or something.
We call it what is my mom makes it sometimes. She gave it a special name, and I can't remember what the special name is.
It's like it's like fresh pasta, like plain pasta spaghetti
With chili on it.
chili
And you
on
put
it,
chili
and
on
cheese.
It sounds like
Yeah,
pretty
no,
good.
And
I-
it's delicious.
It's really good.
Oh, Skyline, Law on the Lookout. Thanks, girl.
Thanks, Lindsay.
That's her name?
Chili Mac.
Yeah.
Lindsay.
Chili Mac.
Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Skyline.
Stop it. It's good.
It's good, delicious.
Chili.
I've only went once. I was visiting, and the friend was like, "We got to do this because it's a thing."
Wait,
Would
did
I go
any of your-
again? No.
You didn't
Did
like
any of your okay? Wait, did any of your mothers growing up just put different things in mac and cheese and call it like a different meal?
I didn't eat that.
Like like one day she put some hot dogs in the mac and cheese, and then another day she'd mix. That's delicious. By the
You
way.
guys are honey boo boo.
never
You
had
are
a
honey boo
hot
boo.
Or
disgusting.
so
You're so
so I grew up. I grew up Catholic, so you don't eat meat on Fridays during Lent, and so we'd have tuna mac. So it's mac and cheese with tuna mixed with canned tuna
My
mixed
mom would
into
make
it.
tuna mac.
Tuna
Jane would make tuna mac.
with canned tuna.
Yeah, or like the packets that you like bring to work for like a tuna
Or
salad.
also pretty good, no cap.
It actually
or-
No points on Weight Watchers.
it's pretty good.
Oh my god. No, I didn't do mac and cheese still because I like have an issue with dairy, so
Okay, but like powdered mac and
I
cheese,
love mac
how
and
much
cheese.
dairy is really in that, you know? Like
I
have
love
sensitivity, and I think
I
it's
can't.
love mac and cheese.
I know. Okay, Nick, did you ever have octopus?
I have had octopus.
Okay.
like
My grandma-
calamari?
No.
No, like octopus soup
Okay.
He said like something it's fancy.
No. So an
Or-
octopus
with tentacles and cups.
So you take like a bed of like mac and cheese, like boxed mac and cheese, and like a plate, and you take a hot dog and you boil it, and you cut the bottom off, and you cut it down the middle, and you cut it down the middle again, and stick it in the mac and cheese, and it looks like an octopus.
I am going to throw up.
No, it's so good.
Me too.
It's amazing.
I only ate mummy dogs.
Oh no, wait, that actually sounds like it would be good.
Okay, mummy dogs though.
Mummy dogs are good.
They have
Are those
bomb
ones from
vegan
like
mac and
Auntie Anne's?
You just around Halloween you take a hot dog and you put a croissant around it and then you put
Oh.
like ketchup eyes. That's good.
Okay,
But
but we
that's
just do that. We
I
just do that normally.
the Auntie Anne's pretzel with the hot dog in it and a strawberry lemonade. It is the best thing ever, but also my
With the
heartburn. My heartburn kills after that.
Blake
It's
closed
so
his eyes
good.
and I saw him like go somewhere else.
It's
He's just-
so good, but I also really am like, okay, where's that like yogurt treadmill? Because how many calories are in this, and like how is this going to affect my carotid artery?
he just walks up the down.
That's
Like,
literally like I'm
her
like
ass
okay,
moving.
because that's the only time I ever eat Auntie Anne's is when I'm in the airport.
Or I
I
don't go
thought
to
he
malls,
meant-
but that's when I do it.
I thought he meant actual octopus too, which is why I was like, yes, I have an octopus sushi.
I love.
And
I
I
remember
was like, what does this have anything to do with it?
when I was a kid, I was on a cruise, and it was one of those like bougie cruise buffets where there's like duck and all these other things. And I was
Wait,
like,
is there such thing as a wait, never mind.
I'm not kidding when I say probably about 1.5 pounds of calamari.
I
And
love calamari.
ketchup.
Mm.
It's so good. And
Do you
I-
like the little tentacle-y ones or just the rings? I can only do the rings.
No, they were like balls. So it literally looks like a chicken. We called them like chicken bites. If you're from a Midwest public school, they're these like teeny little balls of chicken.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Did we all have
Chicken.
Did we all have the
Yeah,
same school
right.
experience?
Popcorn chicken.
And you can eat like 150 of them in a sitting.
Yes, Lindsay.
Stop.
Yes.
They're good.
Okay, I feel like at this point we're literally just like
We're just
FaceTiming
talking
with an
about
audience. And we did pass 2 hours.
Yeah,
Wow.
we should probably say goodnight.
We probably should let everyone go.
Yeah.
Back here.
Okay.
Blake says fine.
Like it's like it's 7 o'clock. What am I gonna do? Go to bed. Last time.
No, I'm gonna order food. I'm gonna order today.
He's like DoorDash is open. Like,
Well, I don't have a mask, and in LA you can't go into a grocery store or any place without a mask, and I'm waiting for them to come in, so I have to order for the time being.
have to order food. At least you have like food opportunities here. We're like we gotta go to the grocery store.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like
I
we
can
gotta
get
pick
DoorDash
up-
at my house, but
I don't do DoorDash. I do Postmates.
you do what?
We don't have.
We don't
Postmates.
have-
We have everything. We have DoorDash. We have Postmates. We have Uber Eats. We have Caviar. We have
What did Trisha Paytas say about her
Grubhub.
Seamless. We have Grubhub. Like
We have Grubhub where I live. We have Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash.
We don't. We have
I've-
Cedar Valley Food Runner.
I've like never been in a place with Postmates, and I've never
Yeah,
been in a
I've never had-
location with Uber Eats ever.
No, I've never had Uber Eats.
I did Postmates
I don't like
in New York City. They do Postmates on the University of Minnesota campus too.
I love that.
Do you guys get? Wait, one last question. Do you guys get Prime Now, like that 1 hour, 2 hour Amazon delivery?
I've never ordered anything from it because tell me if this is the case. Like in Amazon, you have to physically go to like a special tab or something to be able to go to Fresh Now.
Yeah.
And I've never needed anything like instant.
Instantly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't qualify for it where I live right now, but they're building a new facility 15 minutes from my house.
So you have
So we will.
The city directly north of like my home Minnesota city
Yeah.
gets it, and then my city's right outside of the border, which is
Jack's aunt qualifies for our delivery, so if we're
and she
ever
lives
like,
like
if
12
we're ever
minutes
like
away.
in a pinch, we're like, we'll just send it to her house and
Well-
we'll go pick it up.
So I was like, oh, let me do Amazon Fresh grocery delivery, like
Yeah.
Instacart. But there's so much demand in LA right now that you can't shop that way. You have to sign up to get an email notification when you get the one time in 1 week to shop.
Wow.
So like if you want to order like weeks at a time or like schedule, you can't. You have to wait until Amazon says, here you go, it's now your time, do it. And you don't get a choice in the delivery window, which is kind of like okay right now, but
Yeah, everybody's stuck.
I mean, it's not like you're going anywhere.
Yeah.
right.
where you
But I mean, it was like due to unprecedented demand, we'll tell you when you can shop.
Ooh,
Only Amazon.
Okay, well,
Okay.
everyone in the chat,
Thank you for
We will
stopping
let
by,
you guys
everybody.
go.
Thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget, everybody, give this video a thumbs up before you
Yes.
head out.
Can't sing
and
this
everyone,
last bit.
don't forget that their links are below in the description
Yes.
of this YouTube video. Go subscribe,
Wait.
check them out, follow them, all this and that fun stuff.
Yes, PoshBossBlake on everything. NZI Resale on Instagram.
How do you point so well? I can't like. Oh, we're also backwards. I'm.
Same. It takes a while to figure it out, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Jack is. We need to sit on the other side next time, or change the names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
you,
you all
everybody.
for joining
Have
us.
a nice night.
thank you so much, you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to thumbs up. Bye.